What's up, guys? Welcome to Pops and the Henry Brothers podcast. We are your hosts, and it's been a while. Welcome.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's doing good.
How they doing in Hollywood? Did you miss me? We missed you guys, man. We're gonna get it in. We're gonna talk tonight. We don't miss it. We're gonna mix it up just a little bit. Just mix it up. Just mix it up just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Go ahead and get my ball cap on. Represent. Look, controlling the what do you call it? The order of speech here. That's right. Woo! Hope everybody's doing good. We're gonna start tagging some folks, which I'm sure you're working on, ain't you, Trap? Mm-hmm. You tagging them from Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just put at in there. I don't want to come up.
Alright, guys, we know how we do. Just waiting for some people to come in. We tagging folks. Getting some people involved.
It's been a while.
Hopefully everybody's doing good. Hopefully everybody's been having a great summer. As far as football goes, we're hoping everybody's teams are making preparations to be better than last season. You know what I'm saying? That's the hope anyway, right?
Some of them still a little secretive, not really letting everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, like your team.
Dallas Cowboys.
You better say it before I say it, because I'm about to say it, ain't we, Trap?
Yeah,
Everybody's team, they love to hate. They hate to love. Pop here to put a little bit more common sense to the way some of you people be thinking.
Yeah.
Just like old times.
We're going to hang out with y'all for about an hour or so. Get y'all's thoughts on what's going on. We want to know what's happening with everybody else's teams also. What's going on? What's new? Additions, subtractions. In other words, who's been brought into the locker room? Who's been
What's going on, Nate?
The pink slip. That kind of thing.
And just in case, this is water, y'all. That's all it is in this jug.
Nate says, "What's up, guys?"
We'll see by the way
what's
you
up,
talk.
Nate?
We'll see by the way you talk.
Nate Dog.
Nate says, "What's up?"
Hey, what's up, Nate? We'll see by the way you're talking later, Pops. We'll judge what's in that bottle.
Yeah, Nate will tell you right off. Pop talk like he's drinking all the time. We gonna tell you that.
Yeah, that's about true though.
Yeah. I take that as a badge of honor. I wear it like a badge of honor, bro.
I see.
I love it when they call me crazy. Yeah.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, I love when they call me crazy.
Don't say it like that.
Pop loves the keys.
Nathan says, "Pops, the hater is in the chat." That's for you, Pops.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, bro.
Nate, what's going on?
Pop said this is like McDonald's. He's loving it.
Yes, sir. I like Burger King. I'm having it my way.
What in
Not
the
on the
world?
routine. We're just waiting on everybody to come in. We're tagging people right now.
Right now.
Before we get started.
Get your head on, guys. Get your head on. Come talk to Pop. Because I got these two haters beside me. Hey.
I'm not a hater, you know this.
Have y'all saw King Kong and Godzilla?
No, sir.
Do you realize, I'm not telling you the end of it, but
I'm telling you, I haven't watched it yet. No,
it ain't about that.
Here we
No,
go.
it ain't about that.
Don't spoil it. I haven't
Here we
seen
I'm
go.
gonna say something. No, I ain't talking. Anyway, you can't call the Godzilla guys. I'm not talking. I'm not gonna tell the movie. No, this ain't got to do the movie. But did y'all notice on the first one that Godzilla got it in his head that he can tell Kong when to come and when not to? Pause. He want to tell him when he can come and hang out and when he can't. That's what Godzilla think, but Kong is.
That's the whole point of the movie, Pops.
Yeah,
What do you call him? What do you call the
You
main?
finna ruin the movie, man.
I'm not
No.
This ain't nothing to do with the movie.
What I'm saying is this though.
This is the beginning of the first one, buddy.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like that whole premise of that movie was kind of like the Highlander. There can be only one, and so all these, Godzilla and Kong are on a trajectory to clash anyway because somebody's got to be on top. Somebody's got to be.
Yeah, one's a bully and one.
No, not a bully. Somebody's got to be the hierarchy. There's a hierarchy. Somebody's got to
You
be on
call it
top.
what you think. You call it.
It's not a bully. It's just if it was other way around, Kong would be telling him.
Yeah, I said one's a bully, one's a player.
And it's
the bully is the person that thinks
it's
it's got to be
Godzilla,
that
then it's
way.
Godzilla.
See, y'all, we going at it already. See, you see, we ain't slipped at all. I just brought up Godzilla and King Kong, and already they want to
Neither
fight.
one of them is the bully, dog. It's just
I think they are.
from their perspective.
One is the bad guy, one's the good guy. As always.
Bro, from their perspective, both of them think they're right,
All right.
and both of them think they're the man. So
And
there's
Godzilla ended up being the man.
so there's no wrong or
I
right.
wouldn't
with
say
this.
that.
Yeah, he won, Pops.
But out of all that, somebody got to be the good guy, somebody got to be the bad guy. Do y'all agree with that?
No.
It's not good and bad with between them two. It's
You
just
can't have two people fighting and one of them not consist of the bad and the other not
No,
the
it's
good.
not good or bad.
It can't happen. You can't fight. You can't get in the fight.
in the animal kingdom.
People gonna ordain one of them as the bully, one is the
In
bad
the
guy.
animal kingdom,
Guys.
lions and tigers are they bad because they
Guys.
are over the
It's called-
gazelles and stuff?
It's called taking the side. Yeah.
They're not bad. It's just nature.
If two entities gonna be fighting, the people standing around is gonna deem one is good and one bad. That's the way it is all over the world.
Okay.
Come on, guys, do you agree with me?
No.
Two people can't fight without someone deeming it one good and one bad, and who started, who was defending themselves. That's the way it is.
All right, guys. Thank y'all.
We're gonna get into that.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We hope everybody's been having an awesome summer, and a lot of things have been happening. A lot of course, every offseason there's unexpected trades, unexpected acquirements, unexpected parting of ways between players and coaches and organizations and
Fantasies. Some people can't stop playing fantasy football and get mixed up with NFL football.
so. With that being said, we got a pretty good bit to talk about.
Yeah, we have.
We want to know about your teams too. What's going on with your teams and
Don't be scared to talk about your team.
how's everything been shaking up in your team's organizations? It could be something as trivial and technical as what's your cap space, how's the money spending been looking, or it could be something as, did you have players that had injuries or how they're recovering? Is your team filling holes that they had last season?
And everybody let us know if you can hear us real good
Yeah.
or whatever. And let us know what the music. Can you hear the music or really loud music too low? Let us know that before we get started, good, please.
But yeah, leave it down in the comment section of the state of your team as of right now. Where you think the state of your team is? Getting ready to go into a training camp, which is 2 weeks away.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Are you guys excited?
2 weeks.
Are you guys excited for training camp? You know what I mean?
That was a flashback to the original Total Recall.
Running,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
yeah. Running man.
But Brandon, I think Brandon is in here now.
Brandon, what's up, dog?
Like I told you that
What's up,
Let's
dog?
give him an
What's
applause.
up?
Let's give Brandon an applause.
Me and Brandon been talking about football the whole time we've been off air, so that man know a little bit about that football, A little bit, Brandon. I ain't gonna give you a whole lot of it.
We might know more than you, Pops.
Sometimes I think you do.
like I said, Brandon.
I'm just joking.
No, I mean, me and Brandon be going at it now, Paul.
Yeah. Like I said,
Football
Brandon,
talks,
I got a surprise for you. I know Eminem is your favorite rapper, and he couldn't be here live today, but he left a message, and as promised, like I said,
We'll play that for you in a
he's
little bit.
really got a message for us. He was cutting grass, so he couldn't be here. So, but he does have a message.
So we'll play that for you in a little bit. As soon as everybody get in, 'cause when everybody to hear the message.
Patch want to play the message. I guess he can.
You want to wait and play it now?
You want to wait?
All right, let's play it now.
Yeah, I'll play it now.
Okay.
But guys, Travis went above and beyond. He reached out to some contacts that he had in the industry, and this took some work. You know what I mean? And we let him know we're up and coming. You know, we've been at this for a handful of years, and we're trying to take it to the next level. And
The best rappers in the
one of the
world.
best rappers in the
All these
game. Why
biggest
not?
songs say the best.
So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and get him plugged up, and
Check it out, Brandon.
we're gonna see if we can.
You might want to get your candles, get your cigar. This is a special event, bro.
Don't do too much, Pop. Don't do too much.
Why something do too much? My job as a commentator is build it up. Solid as a rock. And that's where the,
No, pops.
okay.
We're not doing that,
I
pops.
was doing the crowd
All right.
beats and all that.
Here we go. But this is his message.
I've been mowing so long, the motor just yawned. Gotta start mowing the lawn before it grows overly long. It's even growing over the pond. Wish I had a sorcerer's wand. If I had a sorcerer's wand, I'd have most of it gone. Sweat build up in both my palms. Palms are sweaty, knees are weak, but my shoulders are strong. And every push I'm toning my arms. Weed whacker, start forward, John. John Deere, sharp shears. My beard is not weird.
He told me to send that to you, Brandon. You're a big fan, man. You know, so that's his message to you, man. He's cutting grass, you know. So
I had nothing to do with it, brother. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
Hey, he took time out of his busy schedule. You know how busy that man is?
yeah, man. It's busy.
He's busy. He's all over the world busy. Ride robots.
That's your boy, Brandon. That's your boy.
That's your boy.
That's your man. That's
What's
your
going on, Rod?
God, you hear that message from Eminem, did you?
He said right before the album drops tomorrow. I have to admit though, this is my personal opinion that freaking abracadabra that ain't
What are you talking about?
It's trash, right?
It's,
Say it like it is.
I'm not saying it's trash,
Cause he got his mystique and his legend.
but it's
People can't
it
say
is.
if he makes something trash, you can't say, oh, and then their excuse is,
It's-
oh, it's just a radio hit. So you gotta release
It's
the
kinda-
album and
It's kind of.
But the first thing you put out is supposed to get people engaged.
I guess
You gotta do
let me
album
put it like
right?
this. Let me put it like
But
this.
this is my point.
In and of itself, it's a
up, guys?
it's an okay song. Okay,
Have you
but
listened to I think it's called Toby.
I don't know, but
Big Sean.
I will say this in comparison to when the real Eminem was
What's up,
out there
Rocky?
rapping, and I'll leave it at that.
Toby's actually alright. Toby is dope.
All right, but listen, when you compare it to like what he was putting out when the real Eminem was out there rapping, his best stuff, not this whatever,
Oh, come on, man.
then you can say it's garbage compared to
So
that.
I don't like that one either.
Hey, y'all gotta understand, this is Brandon's boy.
That's
This is
Eminem
Brandon's
for you
boy.
though. That's him.
Anyway,
Some guns cutting grass. Really?
Hey, but Brandon, did you like the Toby?
we did that for you, Brandon.
Toby one? I like that one though. That's dope. I seen the video the other day.
We did that for you, Brandon. Training camp's in 2 weeks, guys.
Yes, sir.
So
How do you think it
we got in the chat so far? We got Brandon, we got Rod, we got Ron. What's up, what's up, Ron? By the way, welcome Rod and Ron.
What's up, Ron? What's up?
Give y'all a hand clap.
I want my PlayStation, Ron. When you gonna send it?
Get this music started back up.
I want my $5, Ron. I'm needing my $5, man.
Pops, you okay, Pops?
No, he knows what I'm talking about. I want my $5. I need
Whatever
that
y'all
so I
got
can get
going
my
on in
PlayStation.
between y'all, man.
But see, I gotta get my PlayStation. I need $5. He said go get $5.
Well, if y'all want to air out your personal business on here, you can. What's the $5 for?
I'm sure $5 give me a PlayStation.
Oh,
Ron got a PlayStation, so he can spare $5.
yeah, maybe so.
What's going on, Stephen Corley?
Stephen Corley, what's going on? What's good with you?
Sean Burns in the building. What's
Sean
What's up,
Burns.
What's up?
Little cuz, what's up, dog?
What's going on? What's
Little
going
big
on?
cuz. Yeah, little cousin. You're right. My little brother's bigger than I am, but he's my little brother. Sean's my little cousin, but he's bigger than I am. Oh man, hope you're doing good, Sean. Good to see you, cuz.
Good to see you, bro.
Hope everything's good.
How's that 49er life, man?
It's okay, huh?
Hey, at least they making it to the dance though.
No. Because me and Sean, we had this discussion about Brock Purdy being an elite quarterback, and I was telling him it was the system, and pretty much, he's inserted into it. And Kyle Shanahan, everybody he gets with, pretty much he elevates to that level.
I'm gonna give props.
Look what he did to Matt Ryan.
I'm gonna give Purdy some props, man.
Also,
Yeah. Can I comment on it?
But he can't seem to finish.
Yeah. Can I comment on it?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's an elite quarterback yet, but I can say that he's playing as a top 10 quarterback in the league right now. Maybe even top 6.
I got no argument there.
Presently, because you still have to make the throws, you still have to have the cohesiveness around you for the team. You still have to be a leader. You still have to stand up under the pressure. And he showed moments where he overcame some challenging moments in that game. So with that being said, I'm not saying he's elite yet, but his trajectory is good for it. That makes sense?
Well, I'm not gonna say he's not, because when the music starts, he's on the floor dancing.
London. You might want to change that because that's copyright. That's Marvin Gaye reincarnated.
I didn't realize it. My fault.
His album is called The Return of Marvin Gaye, or Reincarnation of Marvin Gaye.
We don't want to do that.
So you don't want to play that.
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, so I'm not saying he's. I'm not saying he's elite yet. His trajectory is good though. He's on his way to being a really great quarterback, and he's got the poise of an elite quarterback. Now his poise and his being calm under pressure and stuff like that. He's got that demeanor about him.
Ron said send him a link so he can join.
All right, he's got that demeanor about him. However, it's early for me to say it for him. Guys, we're able to send links out to you guys for you guys to join us on video, and
should be able to put it in the chat too.
Yeah, I'll put it in chat. I'm gonna put that link in the chat.
Yeah, if you guys want to join, it'll be in the chat. Also,
And
Brandon says I'm ready for to see his Rams 1-2 punch with running back. I think Blake Corum and Williams. Corum got drafted this year from Michigan. He's basically a baby. I call him baby Saquon. He runs like Saquon Barkley, just smaller. And I call him baby Saquon. That's what I call him when he was at Michigan. Part of that championship Michigan team.
Y'all need to get some get back on us, on the Cowboys when he done y'all.
That Harbaugh coached, which is now the head coach of the San Diego Superchargers. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You say so.
Tank Cook, what's going on? He says, what's good, Patrick Henry? Hopefully the Bills
what's up, Elijah?
will be drama queens this year. Tank, I don't think we met. I'm his little brother.
Yeah, this my homeboy. I've known him for a long time. Go to church with him.
Travis Henry.
Bills, yeah.
This is Pops.
Known him for a long time. Bills fan.
That good looking guy.
You're a Bills fan. Welcome to the show for the first time. And also,
Papa Bell.
Yeah, the Bills receiving corps should be good. Y'all got our former receiver, Mac, from last year, and you also got Keon Coleman from Florida State, who y'all drafted this past year, which is a big receiver and should be pretty good with y'all, with Josh Allen throwing the ball. So I like Keon Coleman.
Should be.
But let me make one thing perfectly clear. Y'all gonna miss Diggs though.
Because Sean Burns also said, Pat, don't nobody want to hear nothing about no cowgirls.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
Y'all being
Yes, you do. You do want to hear it. Stop it. Be for real now. Keep it for real.
Man, Brandon said, bump the Chargers, or the tenants, as I call them. Call them tenants.
Keep it real. You know you don't know about them Cowboys.
The tenants.
You need to hear what I got to say about them, because there's some good stuff
That
happening.
commandeer in LA. Right?
I know what he meant. Oh man, that's messed
Don't be
up.
ashamed of yourself talking about my Cowboys.
Yeah, Tank Cook says Shakir and Coleman along with Curtis Samuel should be solid. Oh yeah, I forgot about Curtis Samuel. Yeah, that's a solid core. And then, like I say, we'll see what Mac do too. Mac step it up.
Yeah.
Because he was with us last year, but obviously he couldn't get nothing done because you had Ritter throwing the ball, and Ritter wasn't the guy.
Yeah.
So.
And Ron Thomas, check your email.
If you ain't got no good quarterback to get you the ball, it's gonna make you look bad as a receiver. So
Gotta have that quarterback. That's why they gotta get paid, guys. That's the main man. That's your man.
Ron Thomas, Ricky Messenger. I'm gonna put this link in the comment section, guys. If you want to come on video and join us and chat with us, feel free. And that link is, just hit that link, and it'll carry you to our backstage for the podcast and set you up to be put on. And that link is going in the comment section right now. And it should be the latest comment from Pops and Henry Brothers. Ron Thomas, check your messenger. But yeah, training camp's in 2 weeks, guys. As far as me and my team, I feel great, man. Cam Hayward and some of the other leaders of the team reached out to Russell Wilson before he got there. And man, they started that bond. Coach Thomas started a bond with him, and they talked a good bit before he actually came on and signed. And everybody's actually kind of starting to have some cohesiveness and bond around him, man. Because Russell has a reputation of being kind of corny, And but honestly, man, I'm excited about Russ because I think he's got another 2 to 4 years of good playing in him, as long as he can stay healthy. And you got to think, out of our 7 draft picks, 5 out of 7 of our draft picks were for the offensive line. So
About time.
yeah. Now I'm still a little sore about it because they didn't do it for Ben when he needed it, when Pouncey and all those Villo and Wave and all those guys left.
Forget about Ben.
But nonetheless, they're finally doing it. I got to give a big shout out to Omar Khan, the general manager. My boy's made some moves. I mean, he has done some dealings, got some key players. I mean, he's made some deals. And honestly, man, I'm going to, Mike Tomlin has not won me over, but moved me a notch closer to kind of backing off of him a little bit because he's doing the things that I wish he would have done earlier. Like he's getting rid of players who started to cause drama early. Deontay Johnson, out of here. You know what I mean? Like he's doing the things that I feel like that he needs to do that complement the actual technical coaching that he does. You know what I mean? So, I think he was turning the corner in my mind because I've been hard on Mike. Travis been giving me a hard time because I've been hard on Mike for the last 3 years or so, but this offseason he's shown me like a different side of himself. You know what I mean?
Say you wasn't hard on him. You wanted him fired.
I was ready to move on. No, that's what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is, but I was hard on him before that.
It wasn't like you were saying, "Come on, Mike, gotta get it together."
No.
I was saying you wanted him.
But before I got, he didn't want to look. Yeah, but before I got to that point, I was hard on him, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse.
Say it right.
But here's the thing about it: he got rid of Kenny Pickett. And Kenny Pickett, I don't know if Kenny had an ego. I think that had something to do with it, according to rumors. Was mad because Mason outplayed him. He was sitting on the bench. I mean, there's some things you got to deal with. Earn that spot back. Deontay Johnson was whining, wouldn't block on the plays, being a diva, out of here. And if he can keep doing that and keep the locker room healthier than normal, because he's managed some, excuse my language, some terrible locker room culture that he's been able to navigate through and maintain. But now it's like he's to the point where he's not even going to allow that in the locker room, this last season and this season. So I got to give him props for that.
And
so I give credit where credit's due.
And Brendan also says, Patrick, is Justin Fields really returning kicks? I don't know if you heard that. We've all seen that. So he had him returning kicks, but I think that was just more physical ability, working on his...
I don't think they'll have him returning kicks. He's going to be the backup quarterback. I think they were just trying to get an assessment of what all the kid can do. You know what I mean? So
yeah, probably for more gadget plays.
Yeah, like gadget plays. You know what I mean? Like reverses. Yeah. So I don't. But he's not going to be a kick returner. He's going to be. I think he's the future of the franchise. As long as he can stay healthy and there's no issues. Now I think he had a few off-field issues. With some family members or something like that.
You said something about the audio?
The media. Get that away from that for a second. Yeah. That the media was trying to make a big deal out of, but
I think Jeffrey said something about
but
that.
I think honestly though that Justin Fields is going to be okay. I think he's really the future. I think he's the future of the franchise. I think he's going to sit behind Russell for a couple of years, maybe 3. Russell will stay healthy, and he'll learn from Russell. And I think we can get us a bowl in the next 2 years, man. I really do. I think the main thing is going to be using the rest of this offseason for the guys to come together and learn each other and play together. Because we got the new draft picks for offensive line. Defense, I think we are projected to have a top 3 to 5 defense. Running game, we're projected to have a top 3 to 5 running game. And with Arthur Smith, he loves to run. So I'm not worried about the running game. I'm not worried about the defense per se, and I'm not really worried about the quarterback. I'm worried about the new players on the offensive line, and then the few veterans that we brought in. That's from different locker rooms. Hoping that everybody can just gel. You know, we got some players from Baltimore, from the Eagles, and a couple other places. So I think as long as everybody can get along and gel and get that cohesiveness going leading into the preseason, I think we'll be true contenders this year. That's just my opinion.
And Brandon also says they even had him returning kicks in Madden trailer. Well, you know how Madden do, Brandon. Madden is stupid, so they do all kinds of stuff. But anyway, moving on. Sean says, Trav, what the Blackbirds gonna do this year? Oh, we're gonna win the NFC South, no doubt. Now that Patrick's done talking, having his soliloquy about his
and can you ask Jeffrey real quick if the audio sounds better since we got that stopped?
That's why I'm asking.
Yes.
He said it's a little distorted.
Guys, it's really this simple. If we hear it, they hear it. If we don't hear it,
Can you hear it now? Is it cleaned up?
I'm just saying.
No, don't ever talk to me like that.
Give me a second, come on.
Reluctantly.
You can do it. Come on, you can do it. There we go.
I think it's
So if we don't hear anything, they're not hearing it.
But sometimes you still need to check with them.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, we cleaned it up a little bit. Can y'all tell?
Okay, silence for a second.
I ain't going with it with you. Go ahead, man. Go.
All right,
That's
what I'm
I
saying
think
is,
we cleaned it up a
that's
little
what I'm
bit.
saying. If you don't hear anything, then that means they don't hear it.
Pops, just don't even entertain
If
it.
we hear it, that means they hear it. I told you that earlier.
Travis Henry.
But, Sean, for you, Cuzzo, basically what I was saying was, you said, what the Blackbirds gonna do this year? Well, we're gonna win it. I mean, that's what we are. We're gonna win the NFC South this year. And make a deep playoff run. I
You think you're better than us?
I believe you win.
Thinks he's better than us.
I believe we win at least.
So go ahead.
I think we're going 11-7. I think we win 11 games. Win NFC
11?
South. Yeah, 11-7. I think we win the NFC South.
Okay.
Make
11-7?
make a deep playoff run. It's gonna be better than what Dallas do in the playoffs. I guarantee you that.
Okay, 11-7.
But I'm excited about training camp for my Falcons. I'm ready to see what Raheem Morris, the new head coach, is going to do with the team. Jimmy Lake, the new defensive coordinator, and Robinson, the offensive coordinator from the Rams. So all three of those guys came from the Rams. So see how they turned the Rams around. So I just want to see what they're going to do with us. I'm very excited to see Kirk Cousins now that he's here. Ready to see him in preseason.
He said y'all not winning the
We got-
division. Jeffrey said that.
So what?
Jeffrey said y'all ain't gonna win the division.
Jeffrey, I don't see a Jeffrey on much.
Jeffrey Lawrence. The one that said it sounded like an AM broadcast. He was helping us with the sound.
Yeah, you talking about Jeffrey Lawrence is a New Orleans fan, by the way. So
Yeah.
of course
But you
he's
still say y'all
So you saying
he's a
that?
New Orleans fan.
But it's a
What's
not
he
coming-
supposed to say?
So you're saying?
He's supposed to say?
Hey, easy, man. They got you right up the second pass.
Y'all got him. Y'all got him.
You know what?
Y'all got him already.
I read New Orleans Saints, but you know what? The Falcons gonna win the division. Is that what he's supposed to
Y'all got
say?
him already.
I'm saying, is that what he's supposed to say?
Get him, Jeffrey. Get him.
I'm asking you, is that what he's supposed to say?
Well, he said what he
I'm
think.
asking you. is that what he's
Golly,
supposed to say?
man.
About what?
It's a simple question. If he's a New Orleans Saints fan, is he gonna even give us our props to say we're gonna win the division?
You think he lying?
I know he's lying.
Jeffrey, you hear that,
And
don't you?
Jeffrey, we will sweep y'all this year, by the way.
Oh, man. Golly.
Fight. I mean, shots fired. Come on,
Shots fired.
Say something.
Man. That's what was right there. That's what we missed. Shots
Represent,
fired.
bro. Represent your team, man.
Hey, Sean, you said I'm high and drunk talking about we're gonna win 11 wins. Who's gonna stop us in the NFC conference? Who's gonna stop us? With Kirk Cousins at the helm, all we needed was a quarterback. We was already going 7-10 with no good quarterback play. So you think we're not gonna add 4 more wins with a accurate quarterback?
Pick me up, Scotty.
With a veteran that can pass the ball, that has great accuracy, you think we won't add 4 more wins to that with the team we already got, plus the NFL draft that we had got even better? We won't add 4 more wins? I think it's pretty easy.
What's up, Sharon?
And we got the easiest schedule in the league, so I feel like it's pretty doable.
Dang. Shots
I mean-
fired.
Sharon in there, y'all.
He said we gonna stop us. No, not this time. You know what, Sean? What's been stopping us is the quarterback play. That's the only thing that's gonna hold us back. Cause last year we were supposed to win 3 more games other than what we did that we lost at the last seconds because the quarterback play was bad. They threw an interception at the end of the game or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we had those games. Just Desmond Ritter and Taylor Heineke, they're not it. Thus, that's why we signed Kirk Cousins and doubled down and got Michael Penix at the number 8 pick because we're making sure, we leaving no doubt, quarterback will not be the issue going into this season. And Raheem Morris made it clear. Coach Heem said, quarterback's not going to be the issue for this team no more going forward. Just in case something happens to Kurt, God forbid, but we're going to be prepared because we got Michael Penix behind him. No more bad quarterback play. So we got no excuse now.
Travis, he said you forgot Kirk Cousins got the injury bug.
He don't have the injury bug.
That's what he's telling you.
Yeah, I know, but you know that he don't have the injury bug. He got hurt last year. And before that, he was number 1 quarterback in the league before he got hurt. On the road to being probably the MVP.
He was one of the quarterbacks that was in the discussion. Now, he wasn't.
No, he was on track to be the MVP.
That ain't never stopped being that.
But like I said, he would have been. I knew he was going to come back to Dallas some kind of.
We got to keep it real, man.
But no, I'm keeping it real.
He was never playing better than that.
That's what happened.
Okay.
But nobody's stopping us. Like you said, besides ourselves, Sean. Nobody's stopping us, bro.
So you saying
the ones we're going to have to deal with, like I say, Detroit, Dallas, but Dallas pretty much deal with themselves because they'll be one and done once they get in the playoffs.
They say that about us all the time.
San Francisco, your squad, of course. Who else? Packers. Who am I missing?
Did you say the Eagles?
We'll see if the Eagles be there, but the Giants and Washington coming up in that division, so they might switch. We'll see. Giants had a hell of an offseason.
That's fair.
And so did the Eagles. And Washington, so that's why I say we'll see.
That's fair.
Don't forget the Rams.
Yeah, don't forget the Rams.
Detroit.
I mean, I already said Detroit.
Texan.
Let me read some comments real quick.
I said NFC.
Let me read some comments real quick if that's okay. Sharon Mullen, how you doing? Let's give Sharon Mullen a hand clap. I didn't realize you was in here until just now.
What's going on, Sharon?
Hopefully all is well.
Hey, Stephen Corley, you say I'm on BS. How am I on BS? Explain. Break it down.
Yeah, but listen.
Let Patrick finish.
Jeffrey said he's willing to bet profile picks that New Orleans beats Atlanta this year.
Well, as long as the profile pick ain't no New Orleans stuff, we can bet that.
Oh, you ain't got that much confidence?
No, I don't put other people's teams on my profile. I don't do that. Never done that.
But you're not that confident in your team?
Patrick, I don't.
But you said they gonna beat y'all, right?
Listen, that's like going against the grain. That's like wearing another team's jersey.
I can't do that.
I don't do that.
That's a no-no.
Anybody that knows me.
But they gonna beat them.
Wait. Listen to what I'm saying. Anybody that knows me throughout the years, that's blasphemy where I'm from.
So you're not gonna
do any other kind of profile pick you want, but it won't be no.
So you don't. So there's a chance that you lose and you have to be putting.
It doesn't matter. You're not getting it.
I get it.
I don't rep other teams on my profile. I don't do that.
It's not
I'm Falcons.
You just lost the bet.
Listen. I'm Falcons through and through. Now, if you want to do that,
no, I'm just asking. I mean,
Ravens or something.
It seems like you're not confident enough in the Falcons.
You not seem to be understanding.
I understand.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
So I don't do that.
Okay.
And Jeffrey knows I don't do that. I've never done that. Even when we've had battles in the past, I've never done that.
Oh man.
Anybody knows me should know that.
Well, it's coming. That day's coming. We'll find out sooner than later.
Stephen Collins says
Let me get
that they got the division. The Eagles, they got the division.
You say that every year, man. What happened to y'all last year?
And Brandon said, I can't do it either. And I don't bring Brandon. That's something we don't do.
I can't do it either.
We don't rep other teams.
I understand it, though. I understand it. I definitely understand it.
We are the type of fans that rep our team through and through. We don't put other teams on. Now, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but we don't do that.
Yeah. That's a no.
Well, I can speak for myself. I don't do that.
Jeffrey said that Washington is a sleeper team for him.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling
for him. And
the whole NFC East guy.
Bobby Johnson, the great white hope, the great black hope. What's going on? Give my hand clap. So, quick story. Bobby Johnson is a guy that I went to the police academy with, and they called me the great black hope because I was the only black dude that ran distance with the Marines. I died, but we had an A group, a B group, and a C group. A C group was for people who were not in great shape. You know what I mean? We're working on, getting in better shape, losing weight. You know, they would walk some, run some. B group was like, you know, decently shaped people, which is where most of us would fall into. And then the A group was like top, you know, Marines, like people that ran all the time, people who are athletically in good shape. And because of everything going on, I accepted the challenge to try to stay with the A group. And with that being said, all the brothers that was up there with me called me the Great Black Hope, because I was like,
Mine is winning, by the way.
yeah. All right. So anyway, that's the true story. So good to hear from you, Bobby Johnson. Hope the family's well, brother. Hope everything's good. Hope all is well.
Glad you're here, brother.
All right, we're gonna get Ron Thomas. He's been backstage, and we're gonna get him on with us.
Daniel Denito says Steelers, baby. Let's go.
Let's get it. Here we go, Steelers. The black and gold, baby. The greatest franchise ever. The original dynasty, by the way.
What's going on, Ron?
I want to figure out, let everybody know that. Let me get back to some comments real quick. So,
What's up, Ron? What's up? I want my $5.
You acknowledge him first.
That's all I need to get the PlayStation, bro.
You acknowledge him first.
$5.
Ron, what's going on, Ron? What's going on? Say something.
What's up?
Not much, man. What's up with you?
Just chilling.
Just chilling. I heard that.
Hey, Steven, you said. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on 1 second, Ron. 1 second. Steven says the NFC East has gotten better as a whole, minus the Giants. But I have faith in my boys. The Giants have gotten better too, Steven. So you can't say that.
It's gonna be a little different this time.
They got Brian Burns from Carolina. They got Malik Neighbors out from LSU. They've gotten better, bro. But go ahead, continue, Ron.
This Jeffrey dude, a Titans fan, right?
Yeah, that's Jeffrey Lawrence. You know Jeffrey.
Yeah, it sure is funny. We hear them talking at the beginning of the season. Then in the middle of the season, they play hide and seek.
They go black. They go black, dog. They go dark. Like
This is
call it.
But let me say this, man. This is his come out party.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Okay.
You putting on a cape for Jeffrey now?
Are you a cheerleader?
You put on a cape for Jeffrey?
But this is the first time here with us.
Are you a cheerleader?
It's his first time here with us.
Wow.
So you know what I mean? I'm talking about his first time with us. So hey, this is come out party.
So Pop's got his pom poms for.
No, I just said it's his first time.
I gotta
Alright.
say this. I got family in New Orleans. I
So-
love it. During the season, I don't hear shit from them. I don't hear nothing from them. Even the Jeffrey dude.
That's my first time hearing from Jeffrey.
But hey, well, Paul and his brother have that. We have that thing make
Yeah.
people want to just come out and say something.
Couple
to
more
somebody.
comments.
It's all right,
Yeah.
bro.
Couple more comments real quick. Sharon Mullen said.
We loving it, man. We loving it.
Sharon Mullen said, "Dreaming." She must have been referring to something that was said earlier. You already read the one that Sean said, "Y'all gonna stop y'all." Sharon also said, "Steelers going to the AFC Championship this year." I really do believe that.
That could be.
As long as everybody stays healthy. I mean, we got the squad. We got.
So I'm dreaming, but the Steelers can make.
No, I don't know.
it.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
That don't make no sense. Y'all got to deal with the Houston
Hold on,
Texans.
hold on
Y'all
a
deal with
second.
Kansas City. Y'all got a harder road than we do.
One at a time. One at a time.
I
guys.
said
That
that.
doesn't make any sense.
I said.
One at a time, guys.
Hold on. I said Sharon was saying dreaming to something up here.
But you know what I'm saying? Is that logical?
Yeah, but one at a time.
Hold on.
Okay, well, I gotta say this.
Let me expound real quick.
I don't know because
I don't know who she was saying that towards.
I get it, but you're
Hey,
responding.
guys. One at a time. That's the rule.
Short
One
and
at a
sweet.
time.
My point is this: we're dreaming, but we got the easiest schedule. We got one of the best quarterbacks in the league, Kirk Cousins. We got one of the best rosters in the NFC. We finished 7-10 last year with bad quarterback play. So all we gotta do is add 4 more wins. You think Kirk can't add that to a weak overall NFC
If
conference?
she was talking about you,
But-
she pushed the button.
But the Steelers, now listen to this logically now. But the Steelers got to deal with everybody in their division for one. Kansas City, Houston Texans. I can go on and on. That's the hardest conference.
Well, we got
in
the second
league.
hardest schedule in the league. But here's the thing
And we
about
got the
it.
second hardest schedule in the league.
But two things.
I'm crazy.
Two things. First of all, let's recap what I said. What I said is Sharon Mullen said dreaming to something that was said. I don't know what.
Okay, well, she wasn't.
I don't know. That's why. So I said that.
Cause I seen Falcons
No, no.
with a laughing emoji
Oh yeah.
beside it. So
Oh
that's-
well, I didn't see that
she
part.
had to
So
be talking-
okay, well in that case, yeah, I was giving her a chance to respond. I was giving Jeffrey a chance to respond to what you were saying. So hopefully we'll see a comment from him in just a second. But even with the Steelers, even on our worst day, we compete with anybody.
Donald says your mic sounds horrible. I think maybe it's the game the gain is too high.
Yeah, yeah,
or
I
something.
got you, I got
It's
you.
very distorted.
Yeah, I got you. That should make it better right there.
You need to fix that.
But even on our worst day, the Steelers can compete with anybody
Okay.
and can beat anybody. And y'all know that we have had some wins. Did you see, Jeff?
I need my own room, bro.
We've had some wins that people didn't think we could win with the state that our team was in at the time. That's just Steelers. That's just what
Yeah,
we
but
do.
you
We play
gotta
ball.
understand, y'all also dealing with a lot of new elements. Also,
That's
you
you treating
got
me like you did.
you got a new quarterback, 2 new quarterbacks.
If he wasn't a veteran that won the Super Bowl and been twice,
I get it, but Russell ain't the Russ he used to be. Let's be real.
but he's not done.
I'm not saying he's done, but I'm just saying that's an element you got
Yeah.
to deal with. Then you brought in Arthur Smith, our former head coach, as y'all offensive coordinator. That could be an issue. So it's a lot of variables there.
And
That's what I'm saying.
here's the other thing too is Russell Wilson. We really don't know which Russell Wilson we have because Russell Wilson was injured in Denver, and once he realized he was injured and got recovered and got healed the way he needed to be, he was balling out. He was a top 5 quarterback in the league. They won 6 out of the last 8 games.
And Daniel,
And his passer rating, his touchdown to interception ratio was like the 3rd best in the league. Like,
check it out.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Daniel says,
well, let me.
no, I just want to tell you this applies to you.
Okay, all right.
He says, the Steelers got the best defense in the league. How? When the Jets got the best defense in the league. They're picking the Jets to be the best defense in the
They're
entire league.
picking the Jets to be the
I know,
best
but
defense
I'm
in the
just
league.
saying, like, what they picked up. What they picked
Let's
up.
look at what both teams did last year.
And I'm saying it doesn't matter if you got the best defense.
Let's look at
if
what
the offense ain't doing.
let's
it,
look
it
at what's.
doesn't
By
matter.
the way, shout out to Dane Dentino, old friend for 3 decades, 3.5 decades. Listen, when you look at what both teams did defensively, yeah, as far as the Eagles and the Steelers was the better defense. You got that dog on that defense, TJ Watt. Sack leader, should have been defensive MVP. Got robbed this year. Another story for another day. But got robbed this year. And so yes, the Steelers have the better defense, better than the Jets or whoever you
They're
said.
not better than Jets.
Yes, they are better than
They're
Jets.
not.
Yes.
Steelers was getting ran on like crazy last year.
No, they weren't.
They're not.
No, they weren't. They weren't getting ran on like crazy.
Getting fast on too. They are not the best defense, bro. They're not better than the Jets.
Yes, they are.
Jets
Yes, they are.
defense is
What happened to
Yes,
that
they are.
game?
Yes, they are.
Patrick, what happened to that game y'all played?
Here's the other thing.
What happened to that game y'all played? You England.
Where were the Jets toward the end of the season?
No, they quarterback got hurt, Aaron Rodgers. So
But
that's what
if they're the
hurt
best
them.
defense. We had freaking Kenny Pickett,
No.
and we still made it to the
I'm just
playoffs.
saying. They said he said best defense.
Yes.
The defense is good. Don't mean the offense is going to be good too. So
Well, he didn't say-
the quarterback
he
got
didn't-
hurt. That's what hurt.
He didn't say that.
I know, but that's what.
Did he lose to the offense?
Listen, that's what hurt. That's what hurt the Jets.
Yeah, but did he lose to the offense?
But that's what I'm saying. You can have the best. That's my point.
I
You
would
can have
say
the
they-
best defense all you want.
But
But
here's
the offense.
my thing.
Last season. I don't think that's
Here's the point that I want to make, and then we'll get Ron in here.
Defense last year.
Here's the point I want to make, and we'll get Ron in here, and then we'll read some more comments.
And Detroit had a pretty decent one.
Yeah, here's my point I'm making.
Those all top defenses.
The Cowboys wasn't no slump.
Here's the point I'm making, guys.
When you gonna talk about that?
When we had Kenny Pickett, who was supposed to be the next coming or whatever, and we realized how not good Kenny Pickett was, and how horrible Matt Canada's play calling was, that defense still was good enough to get us to the playoffs all 2 or 3 of those 2 or 3 years.
Ron, we haven't talked about
make some
we'll
changes.
get to that in a little bit.
Put Trubisky in.
No, but my point is, Trubisky, even though I thought he was better than Kenny Pickett, is still Trubisky.
I know, but he was good enough, better than Pickett though.
Yeah, but it still wasn't the best.
But he helped facilitate getting y'all into the playoffs though.
The defense did.
I know, but he did too though. Guys.
Dude, you had
Make it
Baltimore, you had Cincinnati. Those are the best offensive teams in the AFC that
big.
year.
You said it yourself.
But
When y'all made the change.
No, but my point is,
Guys, let's get Ron back in there.
but my point is, the defense still showed that they are, if not the best defense in the league at the time, top 3, because of having to bail the offense out all
Y'all
the
wasn't the
time.
best defense.
Y'all was not best.
You never was.
Well, I'm just saying, but we were top
From
5.
last year, you never
we
won.
were top 5 though.
Hey,
All right, go ahead, Ron.
I'm gonna say one thing.
Y'all was getting exposed, bro.
Y'all
bro.
Who that player? Y'all
And we led the league in sacks. I'm just saying. I'm just thinking about the things that we did because of TJ Watt. Go ahead, Ron.
Right on.
Go ahead, Ron.
that corner that y'all suspended for y'all.
The corner that did what now?
They got suspended for y'all. It just got suspended.
Porter.
And you said y'all will be a top defense, and he y'all best.
That's gonna hurt him. Yeah.
And he what?
And he y'all best corner.
He might not know about it, Ron.
Joey Porter.
No, not Porter.
Not
It's
Porter.
the other guy.
That one guy y'all got- y'all just
One of
got-
y'all corners just got suspended.
just got suspended.
You ain't see that?
Big time dude,
Which
man.
corner? Which corner?
For 8
What's his
games.
name?
He went back to week 9.
That's one of the guys. They were high on him, man.
Right.
Oh, the one we just drafted.
Yeah.
One of your corners, man.
You told the one we just drafted.
No, it's one of your corners. That's starting corner.
But he's new to the game today.
No, he's not.
Hang tight
I
for
guess
a second.
Patrick don't know evidently.
It just happened, so Patrick don't know.
Hang tight for a second.
What I trying to
That's why you gotta do your research, brother.
Top defense, and y'all gonna be missing here.
Well, we can get a corner. We can get a corner to fill in for that.
That's gonna hurt them, Ron. That's
Yes,
gonna
we
hurt
can.
them.
You cannot get any on corner.
He's not coming back to week 9.
Yeah, we can get a corner. We can go out and get a veteran corner. Ron, listen to me. You're shaking your head before I even get anything out of my mouth. And you know it's true. Teams do this all the time. If a running back gets hurt, they go out and get a veteran running back to get him to bridge the gap. If a quarterback gets hurt, they go out and get a veteran quarterback to bridge the
They
gap.
say they can't hear Ron. Y'all not watching your screen. They say they can't hear him.
I don't see that on mine.
Any on
I'm not saying any old corner. I'm saying you go out and get a veteran
Cam
corner.
Sutton, so it is.
Oh, Cam Sutton. Okay, yeah. Technically, he's the most experienced corner we got. Yeah.
Ron, speak a little louder.
Yeah.
Ron.
So, but my thing is, you go out,
Sharon, there's nothing wrong with me. She said, "What's wrong with you?" There's nothing wrong with me.
you can go out and get a you go out and get a veteran quarterback or a veteran running back or veteran tight end or veteran cornerback to bridge the gap until you get that star player back, right? And plus, if we do have depth too. Ask Pops what happened when his cornerback went down. They had depth. Am I right, Pops?
Yeah.
Now, some people would have said when their cornerback went down, some people said, "Oh, Dallas ain't gonna be the same." Am I right, Trip Pops? Dallas ain't gonna be the same. Dallas ain't gonna be the same defense. Somebody stepped in there, and what did they do? He filled the spot, and they kept on rolling.
Then Ron Glenn, that guy happened.
So with that being said, Ron, just because a top cornerback goes down, we had plenty of examples, even this past season, of teams that were able to continue to play at a high level.
And
Timmy
Ron-
White, welcome to the show. And yeah,
But Ron is saying right now that guy is gone, and y'all gonna have to do something.
We talk Falcons,
For the
Steelers,
hell.
and Cowboys.
Oh, but we will though.
And everybody
They said the
else
same
also.
thing about your cornerback.
Yeah, I'm a representative
Oh,
of
your
my Falcons.
cornerback's got out for the season. What are y'all gonna do? Y'all got to do something, right?
Ryan, what he's saying is that I guess you're saying they got enough depth to where somebody can step up, or they can go out and get somebody, and they should be fine. Is what he's saying.
I hope so.
Is Cam Sutton y'all like number 2 corner?
He was our most experienced corner, so technically he was a number one.
So
corner.
really, he's your number 2 because Porter takes that number 1 spot now. Right?
I think Porter's takes the number one spot and
so
Cam's
he's your
number 2.
Mount St.
Yeah,
Louis.
so even though he's the most experienced, I
Y'all
think
got
Porter's
depth,
number 1.
and then y'all draft another corner this
We
year.
were drafted a corner,
So
so
it should be good.
my point is, we'll be okay with missing the corner. Now, if you tell me TJ Watt's out for 8 games, then I'm worried.
Yeah, basically saying they got enough depth run to
Yeah.
where somebody will fill in and they should be okay.
We gonna
But
see.
it was a legitimate gripe though that you
I
had.
think it's gonna hurt them though. Myself.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
It's gonna hurt them because that corner got the most experience.
Yeah.
But my thing is, you spend the off season getting your other corners, and you draft the top corner. You draft the top 5, top 3 corner in the league. I mean, from college. You know what I mean?
Didn't y'all draft who's y'all first?
Yeah, I think
got
if I
two
look right.
corners.
So
They got two
my
corners.
point, Ron, is
Yeah, y'all should be good.
that's not gonna hurt us. Trust me.
Because the whole point of
And
somebody get hurt or
And the other thing is, in times past when we've had a cornerback go down, we put somebody in there and
Yeah.
we kept on rolling
You're supposed
because
to
our pass
prepare.
rush and then our usually our run game, like every now and again we have a little dip here and there in the season, but usually our run stop game and our pass rush is so great, and we pressure the quarterback so much to where, you know, it really kind of offset when that happens. So
Yeah, he's
that's
supposed
just
to prepare for anything like that to happen. So I think Steelers has done it because I think they drafted a corner first pick, I believe.
But think about when we've had players go down. We've had Mika Fitzpatrick go down. We've had Cam Sutton get hurt before. We've had all these players get hurt before. We put players in that's on our depth chart. We keep on rolling.
But the question is, y'all gonna be able to do that now?
So
we
we
say, man, I haven't seen y'all three in the same room in a while. Well, yeah, it's been a minute. What's going on, Chris?
What's going on, Chris? So with that being said, Ron, we have a track record of playing well when some of our defensive pieces go down. And you can't deny it.
Well, all I just trying to say that play a big part of y'all.
I agree with you on that, but we got depth chart.
So are you saying, Ron? What are you saying? Are you saying him being out is gonna stop them from doing what? Exactly.
They're gonna open up that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Until someone do it and pull it, y'all still got that problem.
See, Patrick, I mean, he got to know his guys, so that's on him to see who's replacing.
I'm not worried about that.
And Patrick said they got somebody
And
replacing.
again, here's the thing about it. Look at our track record.
You said you got somebody replacing, right?
When we have running backs go down, when we have receivers, when we have cornerbacks.
I'm finna say one thing you can say about Steelers.
TJ Watt.
I hate to cut you off.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying.
He's about to say what I'm saying.
One thing you can say about the Steelers is when somebody go down, especially on defense, they always got somebody to fill right in, and they always have depth. So cornerback is never a problem for them. So
that's what I'm saying. So, and that's one thing. And as hard as I was on Mike Tomlin, like I said, he's starting to turn the corner.
Y'all be true to it.
That's one thing that I give Mike Tomlin credit for. I've never, when it comes to make sure we have depth, I've never really been to look at Mike Tomlin to say that he doesn't make sure we have depth on the depth chart.
No, well, you always say he gets the wrong people.
I've never said I don't always say he get the wrong people. I said the quarterback that he picked was wrong.
We got you on tape, man.
Yeah, you made some statements on that.
Last year, you said he got the wrong place. That's what you said.
The wrong quarterback. Kenny Pickett shouldn't have been the quarterback. I go on regular and I stand on that. But the wrong people, like plural.
They drafted Ryan Watts from Texas.
Yeah. But people plural. What other people have I said that he's picked that's wrong?
They went tackle with the first pick from Washington. Troy Fortano.
Yeah. What other people have I said he's picked that's wrong besides Kenny Pickett? I was on him hard about Kenny Pickett.
Yeah.
Because Kenny Pickett was overrated. So what now?
Just like Ritter. So you see, we went through the same.
I'm not backtracking on anything I said.
The only difference is Ritter cost us playoffs. Y'all got the playoffs because y'all defense was better than ours. So that was the difference.
But except that game when y'all played the New England Patriots.
All right. So Stephen Corley, who's Stephen Corley's team?
Eagles,
that's right. So Pops, Stephen Corley's saying that they got the division this year. It's gonna be the Eagles.
Well, I'm used to it. You say that all the time. Not you as a person, but all of y'all say Eagles got it. Y'all said that. So we'll see. I'm optimistic. I'm gonna tell you something. I know something that you don't know. If y'all don't fix Jalen Hurts' problem, you ain't gonna go anywhere. Because at the end of the year, he had the dropsies, he had the interceptions, and he seemed like he was hurt a lot. So I hope y'all can fix that.
Dre Trice, I'm sorry, brother. I didn't see you until just then. Welcome in if you're still in here. If not,
but y'all a good team, bro.
Miss you next time.
Y'all a good team, bro. I ain't gonna take nothing from the Eagles. But don't X out Cowboys, because Cowboys is that nemesis when it comes to the Eagles.
All right,
Dak is still the best quarterback in our division. I think we all know that.
All right, let's move on to this.
And Sharon said, "Oh my God, Pat, we agree for once."
All right, let's move on to this. Me and Pops got to talking about this earlier, and we were just talking about quarterbacks.
Oh, this is a doozy.
And
tell me what y'all think it is.
It got to Pops was basically saying, that Prescott has better numbers than Mahomes, and therefore he's better than Mahomes.
It's a fact, guys.
So, what do you guys think about this?
I didn't say that. I was reading off the NFL chart.
No, you actually said this.
Come on now, let's keep it real.
No,
was I not showing you stats?
Yeah, but you said.
That's all.
We had a whole conversation about it.
I know we did, but I've been letting y'all know I was showing you stats. Okay.
Don't change up now. real.
I'm not. I'm keeping it real.
All right, now.
I'm keeping it real. I was showing him stats and he didn't agree with it.
Thanks for telling us about the mic, Don, by the way.
All right, now Patrick, what do you think about? I'm just saying, right? Don't change up now. All right, what do you think about this, Pep? Do you think Dak Prescott is a better quarterback than Patrick Mahomes?
No.
That's simple. Okay, clear.
Do I think statistically he's a better all-around quarterback in the regular season? Statistically, he probably edges him out by the stats. Yeah, and we know that Dak Prescott is the best statistical quarterback every regular season.
Right. No argument here.
And honestly,
That's what I was saying.
And I'll say this too. And people think I hate on Dak. If Dak can find a way to not choke and to kind of get over the hump early in the playoffs, they could be contenders and go and possibly win a Super Bowl. But I don't know what it is when they get to the playoffs. I don't know.
Well,
I can't put my finger on it.
I'll tell you what it is. And here you go. What it is.
Ooh, don't be too rough.
I'm not. I'm just gonna say it like it is. When they play in the regular season, they play a lot of tomato cans.
He's gonna say that.
When they get to the playoffs, they get to play elite competition all the way across the board. Everybody playing is supposed to be there. So they get matched up with one of the great teams that's supposed to be there, and then they get exposed. That's what happens.
There was that year though when out of all the 500 plus teams that they played, they only beat one, and they edged that out barely over Seattle, I think. But that season.
And Brandon says Mahomes has that extra factor about him to get him over, get his team over. Ron, what do you think about this? Do you think Dak Prescott is better than Mahomes?
And everybody in the comment section too. What do y'all think?
What do you guys think also?
Come on now, really?
No, tell this to Pops, because he seems to think Dak is better than Mahomes.
I love you.
I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro. I love you too, bro.
We go way back.
Yeah. What love got to do with it?
It got a lot to do with it.
Now we're talking about the numbers, bro. Speak your piece.
But no, Patrick on another level when he gets to the playoffs.
Who?
He be on.
Oh, Patrick. Yeah, Mahomes. Yeah, I got you.
He be on another level when he get to the playoffs. We seen it. They went to Baltimore. Look what they did in Baltimore. I mean, Patrick, he just a different monster when it comes to the playoff time than that. I don't know if they're afraid of his own shadow or something, but he afraid to play big time in the playoffs.
Okay, you done? No, I don't want to cut you off. That's what I was asking at. You know. You ready? You ready for me to say something?
Yep.
Love you, brother. I'm trying to have a lot of respect. I don't want to cut you off, bro. But I'm just going to be real smooth with this, guys. I got some numbers right here in this phone. And the NFL just delivered. But guys talk, I'm going to play the tape first before I say anything. Because I know some of you Dak heads don't like the idea that Dak and Mahomes' numbers came up and Dak beat them all across the board. Now, you can say what you want to say, but proof is in the pudding. All right, I'm listening at this. Y'all want to put that up there? Hold on. I'm going to set this up for you.
You're not going to be able to put that up there, bro.
No, you better put it up there. Listen.
I want you to see who Dak compares to in real time with real stats in the NFL. 3, 2, 1, reveal. What's up?
Look at the numbers, guys. Those are the numbers everybody's seeing them and no one's believing.
Can't see that, Pops.
Can y'all see a little bit of that, Patrick?
No, they can't.
Patrick, I'll send it to you and just put it on the screen. Okay, I'll send it to him, but he didn't put that up. But let me say this, guys.
No. Hold on a second. I don't have it, Pops. I don't have it.
I'll send it to you. It's in your
So let me see that. I'll take a photo of it and then I'll
hold on a minute, guys. The reason I'm saying this to you guys, I want y'all to listen to me. Now, I'm not trying to pom y'all. I'm not trying to undermine you, but
That wasn't going to work.
come on now. Now we're gonna have some speculative talk, okay?
Yeah, that's what
All right, Paul trying to be professional. Now that's what this is, y'all. But every time we say Dak Prescott, you know what everybody will say? Playoff. Okay, if the conversation about playoff, we can talk about playoff. But that wasn't the conversation. The conversation of who was better. this year. That's two different conversations. Now, y'all want us to talk about playoff? We can do that. And you got some ground to stand on. Because Dak ain't been looking too good in the playoff. See, I'm agreeing with you, Ron. But the question was he better? No, come on now. I didn't cut you off. The question was he better? The numbers, Patrick gonna show you some numbers. And guys, when you see the numbers in front of you, it's that same thing with Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith. Some of you see,
Lord.
can I just finish?
Here we go.
Guys, y'all see what I mean? That's disrespect.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'll leave it alone.
It just came out. I'm sorry.
I just thought we'll be a little professional about it. When it comes to the numbers, a lot of you guys don't want to look at it and say, "Oh, that don't mean nothing." But I'm gonna tell you something. When those guys get old and they're not in football no more, the only way we're gonna be able to remove those guys is by the numbers. You say the word Johnny United, half of some of the people don't know Johnny. I know a lot of you do. But when they're old and out of football, like O.J. Simpson, the only way you're gonna know how good it was is the numbers, guys. And it's going to count. Come on now. It's going to count a lot. When Patrick show you the numbers, I want you to see the two guys close in their numbers for the whole year. And guess what? It ain't just that. We got a list for what 9 of the best quarterbacks in the league. Dak is still the best. Now I know my man. He's the Brady of this time. Mahomes. See, I know that. So I'm not saying he's completely, but I'm just saying last year he outplayed him. That's all I'm saying. So you got to go by the numbers saying, guys, guess what? The numbers say Dak was better than he was last year. Now, when we talk about playoffs, that's another subject.
All right, can I say
But
something?
every time we say Dak Prescott, you know everybody starts saying, playoffs, stop that.
All right.
That doesn't happen. Give me a chance.
No, I'm asking.
It didn't happen. We didn't win. That game's over with, people. Forget that. It's over with. This is a new season. So that's just hope Dak can do a better play this time. And now that they done got rid of a lot of people, that's what they need to do. They got rid of a lot of people. Now this is a different team. So you can't sit there and say the same thing going to happen. I wouldn't. I would
right.
chance it.
All right, and Brendan says, you think Trent Dilfer cares about numbers or Brad Johnson, etc.?
But to answer your question,
Because they want Super
let
Bowl.
me
That's what
answer.
he's saying.
None don't care about that. All the quarterback care about is getting their team across the threshold. Cowboys been having some tendency to, but it ain't Dak Prescott. It's our office. If Jerry Jones decide that he want a real Super Bowl, he gonna give Dak exactly what he want. And so you gotta look at our defense. We didn't even have linebackers. Quinn thought he could beat and win a game without having linebackers. He don't play safeties for linebackers. Guys, not in the NFL, that don't work. So you can say what you want to say. That's a good ground to look at. Our defense can stop a nosebleed. But Dak don't play defense.
Can I say something next?
We're not talking about the playoff. The question was right here.
Can I say something next?
Well, you can. The question was that these numbers, I want y'all to explain these numbers.
I can explain them.
Okay, show it to him, Patrick. Patrick, you're going to bring some numbers up, because I don't need to blow no horn for him.
Can I say something?
No, put your thing up there.
I'm working on it, but
You don't want to do it, guys. You see what I mean?
He's going to put him up there, but let him say something, bro.
But I just want y'all to know what I said is true to blue. Y'all talking about playoff.
All I'm saying-
Yeah, go ahead, Ron, before you go in, pal. Go ahead, Ron.
He don't want to find those numbers, see.
Okay.
There ain't no problem putting the numbers up. Nobody
I'm
cares.
just saying I want you to
Guys, let Ron speak on
Go
that
ahead,
first before we do that.
You said numbers, right? Let's talk about numbers.
I did. I just did.
Had a #1 wide receiver last year.
We're not talking about receivers, about the numbers.
Hold on, Dad, you gotta let him talk now.
Come on, I'm letting
he didn't
Travis,
cut you
don't do
off.
that.
No, I'm saying he didn't cut you off, so let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
Did Patrick Mahomes had a #1 wide receiver last year?
Yes, he did.
Who was his #1 wide receiver?
Listen, Ron, listen. I'm telling you about these numbers. You talking about the receivers.
No.
No, that's what I'm asking. Don't get off the
He's
subject.
making a point, Pops.
I'm making a point. It doesn't.
He's talking about the numbers. It's Ron's time, actually.
Ron, a lot of people said that CD Lamb wasn't even the #1 receiver. So that didn't have one then.
Okay, now let's let Ron finish now.
But he asked me a question.
Okay.
It was a hypothetical
You
question.
don't want me to answer?
Let him say what he gotta say, and then you can rebuttal or something.
He asked me who was. See, y'all trying to make it look like I'm cutting him off, but it ain't that way.
No, you just let him finish what he's saying.
Ray Charles received CD Lamb a #1 wide receiver.
A lot of them said he wasn't. Now I can name a lot of analysts that said he wasn't.
A lot
Ray
of
Charles,
people don't know football either, Pops, but hey, that's beside the point.
Ron, that ain't south the point. You talking about Ray Charles? Ray Charles is blind. Stop it. Stop it. All that little play stuff ain't gonna work right now. We ain't talking about Ray Charles.
All I just trying to say is,
The Raiders are saying
Let him finish, Pops.
All I just
Well, y'all let me handle this, please.
y'all got
Yes, sir.
one wide receiver.
You cut them off,
And
Pop.
that don't do nothing with the number one wide receiver. And
Y'all stop all that. I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm not letting you get away with that. Not here. Y'all gonna say Dak don't do anything with a number receiver. We know that. He led the league.
He said in the
Let me
playoffs.
talk.
He said in the
He led the league in passing.
He's not.
So don't say he can't do nothing with a wide receiver.
He said in the playoffs, Dad.
But I'm setting him down.
No, you're not.
No, you're
He
not.
said in the
You're really not.
playoffs.
See, y'all gonna fuss with it. Okay, go ahead.
He said in the playoffs, not the regular season, Dad. He said in the playoffs.
No, he said he can't do nothing with a number receiver.
In the playoffs.
Stop. That ain't what he said.
You're
All right.
listening.
Can I
But Ron, now we not done yet. Ron, here's my point I'm trying to make to you.
You got the numbers up there.
See, I want you, bring the number, y'all. I want y'all to look at the numbers.
here-
Wait a minute now. You can say what you want to say, and you just say Dak don't do nothing with a number one receiver.
You've been
You can't make that argument that Dak don't do nothing with a number one receiver. Dak messes up a lot of time in the playoffs, but it ain't because he can't do nothing with a wide receiver. See, I'm not letting you get away with that little donut. That ain't. It don't make sense to say stuff like that, Ron. That's ignorant, man. Nobody say Dak's not a good quarterback. You say he can't do nothing with a number one receiver.
I said
How does that sound?
in the playoffs.
We're not losing because wait a minute, Patrick. We're not losing because Dak ain't throwing to the wide receiver. There's a lot of reasons we're not winning. It ain't because
The numbers are basically the same, bro.
no. The numbers are based the same, but this is the best quarterback in the NFL. That's my point.
What's
But
the-
Dak is better.
But what's the big difference?
can I say something?
Look at the number of
Can I
points.
say something, please?
Okay, let me say the number.
How many Super Bowl wins?
Can I see? Can I see something?
And he's clutch.
You asked me a question.
I'm not finished. Let me finish. You wanted to put these numbers up
And
there.
let me explain the numbers. You're not looking at
Let me
numbers.
talk first.
They don't need to be explained.
The numbers are not the same.
Dad, let me talk. I'm talking. Let me talk. How hard is that?
Don't even do that.
You gonna get a chance to get your rebuttal. Let me say what I was saying. These numbers are basically the same. A couple that numbers are off on wins and losses. But basically, if you look all the way down the board, it's basically the same all the way around. The only difference is, the big difference is, Mahomes got 3 of them things. 3 Super Bowls.
We're not talking about Super Bowl
I'm
wins.
not finished. You're comparing numbers. You're saying, you said that was better than him from the numbers. You wanted to put this up here. It's up here.
Yeah, that's the reason. Now, let me say it.
Let me finish first, and then you can say what you want to say. The big difference is Mahomes got 3 of those things, 3 Super Bowls. That means between him and Dak, what's the difference in that? He's clutch. Dak is not.
Here's the other thing
That's
too.
the difference.
And the other thing.
Now, do I get to be rolling now? Because you know how you two keep it
I've been waiting.
To
though.
wrap up. That's why I'm trying to tell Travis, guys, the bottom line is this. The question was, I said that Dak was better this year than Mahomes. Now you look and see, Travis gonna do that like the analysts do and tell me, but I ain't gonna let that get away with it. Here's the deal right here. Now, Mahomes will be the best we got. I want y'all to do me a favor. Pick any other quarterback and take Dak out and put it up there and see what'll happen. I'm gonna get to now. I'm gonna drop Mike with all of them. Take Dak down, put any quarterback you name up there next to him, see where they come close to it. Now talk one. Take Dak out and put somebody else up there. Any quarterback you want to name. Any quarterback in the name. Put anyone you want up against
I got a
Dak
rebuttal.
for last year. See how it comes out.
I got a rebuttal.
Patrick, you let me talk?
I got a rebuttal to
So,
that. I got one.
you can't put no quarterback up there that's got a better
I got
stat.
it. I got a rebuttal. I've been waiting. I've been waiting patiently.
I got another right here, just in case you start making stuff look silly.
Ron, real quick, Ron. I'm sorry. I've been waiting patiently.
Okay.
Pops talks about the numbers,
No.
and every time that somebody brings up numbers that is not favorable to his argument, then he wants to talk about
Don't do that.
how much better Dak's numbers are. But these are regular season numbers. You said everybody wants to talk about playoffs, but they ask who's better. The playoffs are part of who's better. The playoffs, you got to look at the totality of everything that quarterback does from the beginning of the season to the end.
That's what the numbers are saying.
If you would let me talk, because when me and Travis said a word or two here and there when you were talking, you said stop, interrupt, let you talk.
Go ahead, Patrick. Go ahead. Go ahead and draw
All
it
right. So you got to look at what that quarterback does, the totality of everything that quarterback did or did not do from the beginning of his individual season to the end of his individual season. They both made it through the regular season, correct? Those numbers are virtually the same. The most important number is that out of the last 50 starts, Patrick Mahomes has more wins. At the end of the day, if you got more stats, hold on. I'm talking. Hold on, Pops.
There's someone right down the
Pops,
street.
hold on. I'm driving this point home right now. At the end of the day, if you had a game that you needed to win, one quarterback has the best stats and loses the game. The other quarterback don't have the best stats but wins the game, and that game needed to be win to get you where you needed to go. Which quarterback would you want to be? Which quarterback would you want to have on your team? Which one of those teams would you want to be your team? The team that won.
You said me.
So at the end of the day, when you talk about
You cut Patrick.
the last 50 starts, there's no question. We've said this time and time again. There's no more. We can't say it anymore. We can say it to a blue in the face. Dak is the best. When I say best, better than Brady, better than Mahomes, better than Lamar, the best regular season quarterback for the last 5 years. Period. There's no refuting that. The numbers you just put up.
Are you done?
No, I'm not. Guess what? The numbers you just put up is what we already know. Dak statistically is the best regular season.
That is what everybody is saying,
quarterback.
Everybody not saying
The
that.
last 50 starts.
Everyone's not saying that.
And I'm finished. I'm not finished yet. And with that being said, you know that it's regular season because Dak's last 50 starts, out of his last 50, there's only been 2 of them that's been a playoff game. So it's regular season, okay?
Are you going?
So no, I'm not. So with that being said, your argument actually went against that because the very first number that you see on that board is wins, and Mahomes has more wins than Dak. And at the end of the day, who's winning? Who's losing? Who's winning more? Who's losing more? And last but not least,
Patrick Mahomes has greedy, bro.
I'm not finished.
One got 33, the other got 36.
Patrick Mahomes has been in the league for 7 years. Dak Prescott has been in the league for 9 years.
No, you wrong again. Don't lie. Don't lie, bro. He ain't been in there for 9 years. Dak didn't even play for 4 years.
With that being said,
Y'all go ahead.
with that being said,
That's lying, man. That's lying. 8 years.
Patrick Mahomes, it's kind of like the Michael Jordan and LeBron James argument. Michael Jordan did more in 13 years than LeBron did in 20. Patrick Mahomes did more in 7 years than Dak Prescott has done in 9. In 9 years, Dak Prescott has very good stats and 2 playoff wins. In 7 years, Patrick Mahomes has at least top 2 to 3 stats, at least every other year.
So did Dak Prescott.
And he also has 3 AFC championships, and he has 3 Super Bowl wins. And you gonna ask me who's the best? You gonna say Dak is better than Patrick Mahomes when you look at the totality of everything?
Can I say something real quick?
No.
Wait a minute. Play the tape. Play the tape. This dude didn't play the tape.
It's a ludicrous argument.
Can I say something real quick?
Guys, look, what they doing here, they cutting off what the tape said. So they trying to rig this thing up there so y'all know what I'm talking
First
about.
of all, it's not the tape, it's a screenshot.
No, that's the video.
He took a screenshot.
Oh, of course he did. Okay. So he don't want the others to talk.
Okay, now let me say this.
I see that now.
Patrick, Ron, if you look at the numbers all the way down the board, they're almost damn near identical.
No, make an argument.
Okay, Dad, but this is the big difference, like I said. What's the big difference between that, though? First of all,
We weren't talking about Super Bowl.
Dad, that's part of it, though.
No, that is what the tape is showing, guys. Wait a minute.
Let him finish, Pops.
Okay, this is Ron. If we're comparing quarterbacks, and you're saying, trying to make the argument that one is better than the other, I gotta bring up the Super Bowl.
Can I at least make a rebuttal of my tape?
Well, can I finish first?
Travis, you started in first and you got through.
Can I finish?
But you got through.
I came back
He's
in
not
after
finished.
that.
So you're not gonna let Pop take up?
But I came in after.
Y'all tripping.
I asked, can I say something?
No, I told you to hold up. But go ahead and finish it up.
This is what.
Go ahead and finish it
When
up.
Trav,
Let him talk. Come on.
I'm just trying to make sure we get some.
You got too long. You did all you can do all ago, bro. Just let it go now.
Is it okay to let Travis finish?
let him.
Ron was waiting to say something, then let Pops rebut it.
I'm saying
Rebut everybody at one time.
cut Travis off, Patrick.
No, you cut me off first.
Yeah, because I'm letting you know you said the same thing earlier.
I came in after Patrick. I was gonna say what I gotta say. That was let you say what you gotta say.
You started
And then
talking
all that,
first,
say what you gotta
Travis.
say.
You talk first.
Go back to pull it up so I can look at this. Now, what I was gonna say was these numbers are damn near identical.
Now, point.
No issue there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Now, Okay, Dad, I'm not done. Now, but there's got to be something to separate the two, right?
But not on this video.
But the big difference is, first of all, there's two differences. One, Mahomes got more wins in those last 50 starts. Two, the giant difference, huge difference is, like I said, Mahomes got 3 of those things. He got 3 Super Bowl rings with a less talented offense than what Dallas got.
No, ain't got no
harder.
This Kansas City we talking about, bro?
Wait.
Guys, he talking about Kansas City not got a good
Let me
offense.
finish.
Harder conference.
This man will not let me finish for nothing.
That's wrong what you just said.
Dad, if it's wrong, it's my opinion. Let me be wrong.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
You gotta stop cutting me off, bro. Come on now.
Man.
I let you talk. Let me talk. Now, what I'm saying is this. He got 3 of those things in a harder AFC conference
Facts.
with a lesser talented offense than Dallas. Dallas got more weapons than what Mahomes got to work with.
Facts.
You can't even name Mahomes' #1 receiver besides Kelsey, and that's a tight end.
Facts.
Besides the running game, them switching running backs and stuff. What do they really have besides Mahomes?
They don't have what Dallas has.
They got rid of Tariq Hill. He went to Miami.
They don't have what Dallas has.
Dad, Juju.
Dallas didn't have a running game, guys.
Hold on, Dad. I'm talking. Hold on. They had Juju Smith-Schuster for crying out loud.
Better what we had.
Dad, your receiving core is better than Kansas City's receiving core, bro.
Okay, go ahead and finish. I'm
But go ahead,
Ron.
Ron. Now let's see what you gotta say, Ron. Before you rebuttal. Then after he says what he gotta say, cause he's the guest.
All right, Ron, go ahead,
Then
Ron.
he can rebuttal.
Y'all should have been letting me and him talk, man.
I was saying.
We up there. This is an analyst show. We all gonna give our opinion.
You should have let him talk.
It's a discussion. You wanted to put this up here.
I know, but he was talking to you two when it on it.
It's really kind of
Okay, go ahead.
You couldn't have expected to put this up here and then nobody
Go
said
ahead,
nothing.
Go ahead, talk, man.
All right,
I put it up for a reason.
I was saying.
let him finish all the way through.
Stop.
Let
Let
him
him
finish.
talk.
All right, go ahead, Ron.
Who were Patrick Mahomes' #1 wide receiver last
Still can't say.
The tight end.
year? He a tight
No, you asked the question, I just answered. Now there it is.
wide receiver.
No, Chelsea was he was the #1 receiver then. So that's your answer, right?
He wants to know about the wide receiver.
No, that is right. He is a wide receiver. He ain't just no tight end.
a wide receiver.
Nah, he's a wide receiver. Everybody knows
And that's
that.
the point I'm making.
He throws the ball to Kelsey more than he throws to anybody.
I think it was the rookie, Ron, that they
See, now y'all
got.
gonna overlook what I just said, and it's a fact.
The rookie receiver that got in trouble in the offseason, I think he was the #1 receiver.
Right. All I'm trying to say.
I answered your question though.
Did you give a name?
No.
Kelsey, I said. I did give a name.
Tight end. He said
Not a
receiver.
tight end, a wide receiver.
Don't do that. Okay, Ron, I'm trying to let you talk, but they interrupted you too, saying they gonna say it's all me.
No, we're not.
I gave you my answer, y'all didn't like it.
But he said receiver though, Dad.
That is a receiver.
Ron, did you say tight end or receiver?
I said wide receiver.
There you go.
Who was
Well-
Kansas City?
Well, let me ask you a question. Who do my man throw to more?
Don't
His
answer the
receiver?
question with a question.
Stop, Patrick. Let me do this. Now, see, this is where this thing gotta be, y'all. We gotta be fair about what we're doing here. Every time I speak, one of y'all will stop it. And then you say, Pop, y'all, you cutting everybody off. But if I'm not gonna get a chance to rebuttal and I put this up, let me make my point. Ron, you said, name the #1 wide receiver. I said Kelsey. Because let me tell you why I said it, Ron. Because everybody know that's his guy. His tight end is his #1 receiver. That's his guy. You can say what you want to say. He don't throw that ball to his #1 receiver like he do that tight end. The tight end is his #1 receiver. And make me wrong. Prove anybody make me wrong.
Because that's not what he asked you.
He
asked you what the number
Patrick, come on.
wide receiver.
Patrick, you disrespect me. It ain't your talk. I'm talking to Ron. You don't have your chance. So Ron, I'm telling you, is Pop lying? Is that not his #1 receiver, Kelsey? Is a lie? Answer my question.
Man, I've been asking you.
See, I knew you was gonna do that. Answer my question first, bro.
You did it to me.
I said answer my question before you ask me one. Is that not his #1 wide receiver?
I ain't never seen nobody cut nobody off so much in my
Yeah,
life.
and then won't answer a question straight up, but then want somebody to answer
I
that
did
question.
answer a question. He said, name the #1 wide receiver. I said, it's Kelsey.
That's not a wide receiver.
No, but it's my answer.
Okay, let me just say this. Listen.
Chad, don't cut him off. He talking. Stop.
Ron, can I say something real quick?
I won't say no more. No, Ron is talking.
Ron said I could say something, Pops.
So I can't see.
I asked though, Pops.
Yo,
That's wrong, guys. That's wrong what y'all doing right
They
now.
had Justin Watson, Kadarius Toney, Rashee Rice, which they drafted, Cornell Powell, McCole Hardman, and I forget this guy's name. Sky Moore. That was their guys there.
Do we know who number 1 was?
Kelsey.
Who's the number 1 wide receiver?
That is his right.
No, let's stop playing these games.
Rice was
Listen, man, I'm not saying that.
Wide receiver.
he stepped up in the playoffs too. Remember Rashee Rice?
Okay,
That was
okay,
the rookie
I got you.
that they
I got
drafted.
Let's get this thing
They got
over
trouble
with.
this offseason for a hit and run, basically.
Right.
I got you. I remember that.
Let's get this thing over with. Guys, I don't think everybody in America will tell you right now, even with those wide receivers, who do that guy throw the ball to most of all? Just answer the question, be fair.
But he asked you about.
No, Travis, don't cut me off. I want y'all to be straight right now. There are receivers out there with quarterbacks, and everybody know they use their tight end more than they do their receivers. Don't tell me it don't happen. But y'all don't want to admit this because you don't probably tell them the truth. He might have had some other receivers, but my man's gonna throw that ball to Kelsey because that's his number 1 receiver. You take him out of the game, they normally lose. Look at the time Kelsey didn't play. Go back and look at every time Kelsey didn't play. Majority of the time they lost. Now, believe it or not, go check it. You make me wrong. But I'm gonna make it clear. You don't want to take that answer when I say, what question you want to ask? Let him talk, man.
Yeah, it's a travesty that he asked you a simple question.
And I can't answer the way I
about
think.
the wideout position, not the tight end
Nah, I
position.
thought we was answering.
And he didn't ask you who is
Patrick, let this guy, he's a grown man. Let him talk. No, I mean, don't do that again, man. Patrick don't like Dak Prescott. And Ron, you were talking. I want to hear what you got to say. You brought it up
But Ryan ain't saying nothing right now.
because y'all won't let it.
Ron didn't ask who is Patrick Mahomes' favorite target.
No, he said,
Or who he throws to the most.
Basically, okay, let me say this, Pat. Let me say this. This is basically what we're
Well, I
talking
get back.
about.
I'm gonna stop talking.
This is what we're talking about. We asked that for a reason because we can't even say who the number 1 was. That let you know.
No, you
He
can't.
wasn't up to par.
Okay.
He made them better. That's the point.
So that's my point. Even y'all can't say who the number 1 receiver is.
I just told you.
But I gave you an answer.
I just told you. Rashee Rice.
Travis,
He rookie.
He
you
wasn't-
just made my point.
Daddy made a great. He was a part of the reason why they got to the Super Bowl and won it.
We know the reason.
You just made my point like that.
You ain't making the point. You letting them talk for you.
He don't got no number 1 wide receiver.
Yes, he does.
Now he does. Remember this
Yes,
year's
he
draft
does.
because they was drafted Xavier Worthy.
Right.
So now it's different.
I'm talking about last year.
And Rashee Rice now.
Which one?
Can I ask?
He's been talking, bro.
When you didn't
Pastor, y'all ain't right, man. He don't want me to cut you off, Ron, but they're doing it.
What you saying?
Because Ron was talking just now, and Patrick said, I said, let him finish.
Bro, when I jump in, it's silent. Ain't nobody talking. That's when
He was talking. He was never not talking.
Ron, go ahead, Ron.
Travis, you just made my point. When a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes to make wide receivers better than what they is, you
Can I rebuttal?
this don't mean nothing to me right here. In the playoffs, if you didn't make your wide receivers core better than what they is, and y'all go all the way to the chip and win it, that said a lot.
Okay.
That don't do that. In the playoffs,
So, now can I rebuttal what you just said? Now, are you done?
yes, I done.
I'm going to say 2 names to show you, that's going to drop and show you that you just told a story there. It's all right if you want to call, we grown. Bro, Maury Cooper, before he came to the Cowboys, he was a decent receiver. Come on now, see, you cut me off.
He wasn't a
See, that ain't right, man. That ain't right. No, you told me not to cut him off. You don't cut me off.
If you're wrong, I gotta call it out.
If you're wrong, wait till I get done.
You're right. Good.
See, what makes y'all can cut me off and I can't cut you guys off? Guys, you see how this thing is set
You're
up?
doing it the whole show though, Paul.
Y'all see how this thing is set up? And Ron, I can't, I mean, I know you see this, Ron. Every time I say something, I'm cutting you off, but when they say something in the middle of what we talking, they not cutting us off. See, it's that prejudice thing about a guy against the Cowboys.
Yeah, get back to it, bro. Go ahead.
I am with it, ain't that?
You got the floor. Go ahead.
Maury Cooper, I made a point with Maury Cooper, and everybody listening to know him tell the truth. When Maury Cooper was with the Raiders of the world, he was with before he came to the Cowboys, he was a good player. But when he came to the Cowboys, he exploded. You say Dak don't make a receiver better with the, okay, I'm gonna read that one. Let's say Cedric. When Cedric was a nobody, When he got with Dak Prescott, before he left Dak Prescott, he was one of the people you gotta be reckoned with. Want me to keep naming some names to show you that Dak makes receiver better what they is? Look at C.D. Lamb. Do that. C.D. Lamb. When C.D. Lamb first started, all the announcers in the NFL said he wasn't not no number one. Now he argues speaking the best receiver in the NFL. Dak done that. Don't sit there and make a false statement and say Dak don't make receivers better. Because that's a lie, bro. I'm just shot you down and showed you. Look at Brandon Cook. He's a journeyman. Everybody always just sent him to the side. But since he's been with Dak Prescott, you can't just look at him sideways anymore. At the end of the year, Brandon Cook was a force to be reckoned with because of Dak Prescott. Dez Bryant. All these people that is big time, Dak Prescott had a lot to do with it. So don't make the statement he can't make a receiver better than what he's supposed to be. That's a lie, right? So all of you know I'm speaking the truth here. But you know why you want to do that? You think it's a hate thing. You can say what you want to say and get it. But I don't, not with Pop. Pop don't bring the numbers to you. That can make a receiver that for nobody, somebody. He did it all the time. Now, you want to talk about playoff? No, they hadn't won a Super Bowl. But my God, it's like 30-some years before Dak. Dak ain't been there 30 years. So it ain't on Dak. It's on all the quarterbacks that's been there then. Let's keep this thing real. You guys keep talking about Dak ain't won a Super Bowl. It was that way for 30-some years before Dak even got there. So explain that, Ron. Before Dak even got there, they didn't win a Super Bowl. So you think Dak is the blame for that too? And they had good teams then. Now explain that, bro. I want to see you. Explain why they ain't won a Super Bowl. Dak ain't been there 30 years. My proof is it ain't that. It's something that's really, and it's in front office. If you get Jimmy, Jerry, and all of them, you get them on the right page. Bro, I guarantee you we'll win the Super Bowl. But when you got owners and you got some coaches, we got a bunch of coaches since this time y'all talking about. We didn't have no linebackers, no running game. We lost 3 games because we was in the 5-yard line and couldn't get the ball across the line. We falling on the goal line every time. Y'all don't want to talk about it. Dak didn't fumble that ball. And on that one, he tried to step in and fumble. That was Dak's fault.
Okay, we got to push this along.
All right, now.
Okay.
Here, let's take a.
We're sitting here silent for a minute.
Okay.
We can't just stay on this.
But we're talking. I wasn't done.
Other things.
Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Out of the 2
I
quarterbacks.
made some points and y'all don't want it.
No.
Well, first of all, wait, before you go any further. Now that you're done, because I had to
you stopped me.
That you was talking.
Okay, I'm done.
You was silent for a good 3-4 minutes.
And most respect.
Okay, so now that you said that, what you said was a lie.
Oh, the Dak didn't make the receiver.
Amari Cooper was an elite receiver.
Don't do that, man. Don't do that now.
He was a number 1 receiver before he came to y'all.
But he got better on the Dak.
Because they had a better quarterback. That's what
one was saying.
Nobody's arguing.
No one said that Dak didn't make receivers better. That was an argument, he said. No, you said Dak didn't make.
In the playoffs.
Okay, Ron,
He said, he keep telling you his
you said exactly Dak didn't make receivers better. That's what you said.
say in the playoffs.
No, not in the playoffs. You say Dak don't do that.
Why did everybody hear it but you?
All right, so let's take a poll.
No sense,
And
Bob.
Brandon had a good point,
Of course he did against Cowboys.
and he meant to say who on this right here. If we took a poll right now, everybody, all of our fans, the question is, out of the 2 quarterbacks, who would the people
Hold on, Pat. Hold on a minute.
want to?
Now, wait a minute, Pat.
Who
Hold on
would
a
the
minute.
people want? I'm in the middle of talking.
I want to point out something.
Okay, but just hold the thought, Pops.
Look at the graphic now and see what the title says.
thoughts.
No, y'all making this out another subject.
No.
The topic said what on the topic? That's what we were talking about. You ain't get off the subject. Y'all not gonna do that now. I'm not
This
gonna do
is
that.
a subjective.
Argument. Something totally different here.
No, it's the same
Well,
topic.
stay to something
Man, you gotta
different.
let him talk though, bro.
It's the same topic.
But you're not going by what my question is.
We're alive, bro.
I know we are.
So let's let the man talk. You said your piece. Let him say what he gotta say.
So we gonna ignore what the title
we're
says.
talking about this right here. That's on the title.
And then the very next comment, he
That's a part
correct-
of it, though, Bob.
The very next comment, he corrected the why with the who right here with the star. But back to the question. Since this is such a polarizing subject for this podcast episode, and
No,
it's
for
such
y'all it is.
it's for everybody. Everybody's been involved, and it's such a subjective topic, meaning that you got opinions on both ways, right? If we took a poll right now, this is basically what Brandon's asking: who you think people would rather have between the two, even with the numbers? And I guarantee you that if you ask 10
That's
people,
not a fair question.
unless they're a Dallas Cowboys
Super
fan,
Bowl rings, that's not a fair
if
question.
you ask 10 people
that is not a fair question. No,
if you ask 10 people, and none of those people can be a Chiefs fan, and none of them can be a Dallas
that's not a fair
fan,
question, though, bro. Keep it fair.
I'll eventually get this question out. Eventually,
That's not fair. Travis knew it's not.
if you had 10
You
people,
can't speak for me, bro. You can't speak for me.
if you had 10 people,
yourself.
and none of those people, neither of those 10 people can be Dallas fans nor Chiefs fans, all 10 of those people are gonna say, "Oh, I'd rather have Patrick Mahomes."
You can't say that. You don't know what they're gonna say.
So let's take a poll and then we'll
That's
come back.
crazy, dude.
We'll revisit it.
All right, can I say something real quick?
They ain't got fans too. They'll probably say different.
All right, can I say something?
Now that wasn't fair. Then.
Can I say something?
All of them gonna say it. You don't know
Can I say something? Please? Can I say something, please?
That's not
Yes.
fair.
Okay, I want to say something without being interrupted, guys, on both parties. All right, now, there's gonna be people that say Dak. There's gonna be people that say Mahomes, but guarantee it's gonna be more Mahomes than Dak. That's guaranteed. Now, this is another thing. Take away the Super Bowl rings. Since Dad said he can't put the Super Bowl ring, okay, let's take them away.
That is the subject.
All right, but let's just take them away. He still got the 3 Super Bowls, even though he would have lost those 3. He still got the 3. Dak can't get out the second round, so he's still better. Continue.
Well, tell me this. Since he's so good, did he win MVP? But that ain't funny. If he's good as y'all say, why he didn't win MVP? He even went to Super Bowl. Why he didn't win MVP? Now you got somebody ask me. Explain to me like I'm a 3-year-old.
what are your arguments?
No. The argument is,
What's the argument
if this guy is good, so
Didn't he win Super Bowl MVP?
Let me get it. No, this year, brother.
He did
This year, brother.
one of the times he won the Super Bowl. He did.
Dak came on twice for it.
But did he win it?
Yeah. No, he didn't.
Patrick Mahomes won the Super Bowl MVP,
All I'm asking you,
if I'm not mistaken.
no, he didn't win no MVP.
What are we arguing here is what I'm saying.
This year, he did not win MVP because Jackson did.
But what are we arguing? What are we saying?
The question is, you don't have to have Super Bowl ring to be the best. That's my point. Now that makes sense to you?
Well, you talking about between them two, though, right?
Bro, y'all see what I'm saying? Just because you ain't got Super Bowl ring doesn't mean you can't be the best.
But you're saying between those two, who's
The
better?
goal of the
The goal between those two is who had the best stats on that board. That was the guy. The question that I put to you guys, all of you, is who had the best stats on this board. Now look, when you comparing numbers, there's gonna be a few go graduate. And the only one that was different was the first one.
Can I ask you an honest
Wait a
question?
minute, wait a minute now. No, you ain't gonna cut me off. We gonna get this right. I asked y'all who was the best quarterback on that board. On that board. But see, y'all want to laugh and joke and go on about it.
No,
but you put that up and the question was this. Who was the better quarterback on that board? Y'all changed it to
I'm
the
trying to
Super Bowl
process
playoff.
something here. What is the goal of your what do you want the Dallas Cowboys to accomplish this year? Like what?
I'm stupid, okay?
No, what I'm asking
Let
is
me go ahead and say what I was
What's
saying.
the
No,
goal?
you're not gonna talk to me like that. I'm not gonna let you. The bottom line is this. See, guys, he talking down like I don't know what my point was. But see, my point was, the question was,
you said just because somebody wins Super Bowl that don't mean it's the best. And so my question is,
See, you were talking down to me. What is my goal? What was
no,
I
what's the goal of every football team, including the Dallas Cowboys? What is the goal at the onset of the season? I can tell you right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the goal is a Lombardi. That's the goal.
When the last time y'all won it?
Later than y'all.
No, that ain't the question, though.
We won it later than
See,
y'all.
He's answering.
So with that being said, we won it in 2009, Pops. So with that being
how many years
said,
that been ago?
now when was the last time y'all won it?
Oh, it's been like 30 years or so before we won. I don't mind.
I can't believe you had the audacity to ask me that.
I did. But y'all want to be able to.
Golly.
You know,
The
Now,
bottom line is this, y'all. Let's just do it. No, I'm just gonna put a stop.
he said when the Super Bowl
Stop.
is not doesn't make you the
We're talking
best.
about Dak Prescott.
That makes you the best because the goal of a football team in the NFL is to win a Lombardi trophy, to win the chip, to
Okay.
win a Super Bowl.
Can I say something?
Some of the classic quarterbacks of all time, none of them won the Super Bowl. They consider the best.
Okay.
Tell me if I'm lying, Patrick. No, let's stop. I'm gonna stop
I'm
you.
asking, can I say
There are some quarterbacks that consider the best of all time, and some of them ain't even won the Super Bowl. Do that make them not be the best then?
I don't say that.
kinda
I don't put Dan Marino at
You
the
trying to
top.
say it now?
No, I said it earlier. I said I don't put Dan Marino there because he never won the chip. Travis can attest to that.
What the NFL does.
Okay,
Man, I'm not worried about the NFL. This is us talking.
Now remember the
Can I say-
NFL.
can I
From
say
them,
something?
we wouldn't have nothing to talk about, bro.
This is our own opinions, though, Dad.
Because according to the NFL, Mahomes got 3 Super Bowls.
And they say he's the best. Since you want to say that,
According to the NFL, if you look at the ranking books,
On this video,
Like you said, when it's all said and done, when they both retired,
he ain't gonna let me talk.
they gonna look at what Mahomes did, and they gonna look at what Dak did, and they gonna say Dak had some astounding numbers in the
No,
regular
that ain't
season.
what they said, Patrick.
But Patrick Mahomes, that boy won 5 of them things in 10 years.
Say something.
This is a video, and this ain't what the guy said on this video. But see,
All
they
I'm
don't
saying
want to
in
show
10
you
years,
the
they probably have 2
video.
more.
Okay, let me say this, guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me say this.
Y'all read the video.
I seen when Nate said Kelsey is his number 1 target.
And he was right. It is a number one target.
That ain't what we're saying.
No. He said he answered the question.
Man, would you let me talk, man?
But I'm trying to tell you that's what the answer.
It's getting on my nerves now, man.
What are you doing?
What you mean? What am I doing? I'm trying to get what I want to say out. It's frustrating, dog, because you keep cutting me off.
He's getting upset because
Me getting cut off, it ain't gonna stop me from saying what I want to say.
You cutting me off, and I'm
I'm not cutting you off. I say you're silent for the longest. Did I not?
Okay.
you
Even
doing, man?
Nate agreed with me. Even Nate agreed with me. Y'all didn't, but he did.
Now, what I'm saying is this: stop cutting me off. Let me finish what I say, and then you can say what you want to say. I'm not gonna be that long. Just let me say what I gotta say. Now, what I'm saying is this: Kelsey might be his number 1 target. That ain't what we said. We said who's his number 1 receiver.
wide out.
A number 1 target
What's the difference?
and a number 1 receiver is 2 different things.
One's a tight end, one's a wide out. That's
Yeah.
the
Cutting
difference.
you off is okay, right?
But we're saying this:
It's okay.
a number 1 target and a number 1 receiver is 2 different things.
I don't
I say
think
what's
so.
his. Ryan said what's his number 1 receiver.
And I told him. But I thought it was my opinion though.
Man, keep cutting me off.
I said I told him.
This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. We can't even have a conversation and talk without somebody cutting each other off. That's insane to me.
But Brandon just
what's
Brandon,
insane is
Brandon
y'all
just said the
won't accept
same
my
thing.
opinion.
Brandon just said the same thing. A top target and number 1 wide receiver are 2 different things.
I don't think so.
It doesn't matter what you think, Pops. That's the reality of
I
it.
think
The reality of it. If you think different, you can't just because you think something is not a fact doesn't make it not a fact. Like if it's an opinion about something, we all have our opinions, but that is a fact. The NFL calls those positions 2 different things. One they call a wide out, one they call a tight end. That is a fact.
but the number 1 person is just the number 1 person, man. The number 1 is just number 1. You can call a receiver what you want, but whoever gets that ball the most, that becomes their number 1 receiver. I know y'all don't believe it, but it's the fact. But anyway, guys, with my opinion, Ron. I know you ain't got to accept my opinion, but it don't make my opinion wrong either.
We're not talking about your opinion.
Let me see, you cut me off.
No. Let me finish what I gotta say because you've been doing it the whole show.
Well, Patrick got to be talking, you didn't say nothing.
Listen, we're not talking about your opinion. Your opinion is fine. Everybody got their own opinion. That's not the issue. The issue is the cutting off when people trying to talk.
We all
That's the
doing that.
issue.
We all
No,
doing
Dad, you've been doing it all show and it's been.
No, I haven't been doing that the whole show.
Bro, this stuff is recorded. You know we're gonna go back and look at this.
Yeah, we are gonna do it. This didn't come up and start talking about the Cowboys. Other than that, I've been telling y'all to calm down.
We ain't even got through none of the other stuff we was gonna talk about.
Because we went, the topic was there for us and we took it someplace else. That's why. But Ron, I apologize to you, bro, but I gave you the best answer I had. You don't have to accept it, but it was my answer. You guys on here saying, oh, you didn't answer, I answered, that was my opinion. And then you'll say, well, he didn't really have a number 1. This is what you guys said like he was 3-year-old. He didn't really have a number 1. Well, if he don't have a number 1 and I made one, what makes mine wrong? What makes y'all right? If he didn't have a number 1 receiver, then the person that gets the ball becomes his number 1 receiver. I don't think it's all that hard to figure out. It makes sense to me. My son said he didn't have a number 1 receiver. Ron, you said he didn't have a number receiver.
I said Rashid Rice was his number 1 receiver. I said that. That lets me know you're not listening right there.
I wonder why Nick said what he said.
Because Nate always says whoever get the ball most is the number 1 target.
And that's what I say.
But we have these discussions all the time.
But I'm saying it too though, bro.
Hold on, Dad. You asked me a question. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm not finished, bro. This is what I'm saying. How can you have a show when you keep cutting people off?
Some of them do that in the shows.
I'm done.
Like, you're just taking it personal.
I can't do it.
Well, you don't want to do it no more. That's cool. The bottom line is this: I gave you the best answer I had, Ron. This is what I really think. I'm not just trying to play a game with you. If anyone had asked me that, I'd have said Kelsey. That's who I really think is his number 1 receiver. That's just where I feel. Now a lot of people might agree with me on that.
I'm tired of talking to old people. I can't do it anymore.
So I guess that we can go to the next subject. I guess, but that board.
I think
That board speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I was asking 1% because who was the best this year according to this board. That's all I asked. And you know what y'all guys did? You start talking about wins on the playoffs, and Ravens in the Super Bowl. That wasn't the question, guys. So that's what made this thing get off track. You don't want to answer the question that's before you. Y'all want to take it somewhere
That
else.
doesn't make
And I didn't
Dak.
let you do it.
That doesn't make Dak the best quarterback. It makes Dak the best statistical quarterback. Like he has the
The
best
technicals
stats,
are what we talking about anyway.
but that doesn't make him the best quarterback.
It don't make him not either.
Because you said out of your own mouth, somebody that has Super Bowl rings don't make him the best. So
It
somebody,
doesn't.
so with that being said, somebody that has
Who was the
stats don't
best
make.
for the years, the board said.
So somebody that has the best stats don't make him the best.
The board is saying who was the best for the years.
If the most acclaimed
Man.
award in the football,
See how I feel.
the Lombardi Trophy,
That ain't what we
if
talking
somebody
about.
has that and you say that don't make him the best,
I wouldn't do that then, Patrick.
stats are lower than Super Bowls.
Patrick?
If you go, what's the most important thing in football? Stats or Super
If that
Bowl?
was the question, I'll give the right answer.
Football is the Super Bowls are most important. And if you're saying that don't make you the best, then
I ain't said
dang
you said
sure
it.
stats don't make you the best.
Patrick, I didn't say that. You just said it yourself.
Ron, we appreciate you coming on. You know you left. We appreciate it.
But Ron, if that's the way you do things, when you don't get your way, you
Man,
run.
don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I just did it. Don't run. Stay with it. Stay until the end of the fight. That's the hero way of doing it.
Oh, my God.
I'm gonna call you out. I know a lot of them don't. But if you get mad and run off like that, what did they say about your character, bro?
No, I understand why you left. I understand exactly.
Nobody. If you're gonna fight,
All
stay
they
at the
cutting
end.
people off and won't even let him say what he got to say.
Y'all
bro.
cut him off and let him say it for a while.
Blame him?
Y'all did it for a
I
while.
don't
I
think-
blame him.
Well, listen,
Oh, you put it all on me.
we're still live. I don't think we should talk about him like that. Why you just?
We ain't talking about him. We're not talking. We
You
said the
just,
fact.
you
what it
just
is.
said the man's character. You just questioned his character.
I didn't question him.
He don't
I
hear
didn't
what
question.
he's
I
saying.
said.
He don't hear what he be saying, bro.
I said to get in the middle of a fight and leave it for us over with. That's what they say about your character. That's what I said. I didn't judge him.
Wow, pops.
Well, hey,
Like I say.
I'm old school and I just tell it like it is, guys. I just say it like it is. So we move to the next subject. I want to.
So Brandon said a running back can have more receptions than a receiver, but that doesn't make him a number one wide receiver, which is true. Possible. It's definitely possible. And Brandon said Cooper was already pretty good coming out of
He got better with that.
Alabama.
He got better with that. That's why he got that money.
Yeah, the quarterback play elevated, and if the quarterback play elevated, of course the passing game is going to be elevated. You can take Amari Cooper out and have another receiver that was on the same level as him and plug him in there, and that player's game is going to be elevated because it's a better quarterback.
That's what the point was with that.
Yeah, but
He does that.
But he didn't take a not good receiver, make him great, because he was already an elite receiver at that time.
CD Lamb was considered not a good when CD was a no name when he came.
No, I told you.
Y'all don't want to admit that, do
You know what it was, CD?
CD was not a number one when he first got there,
CD came
Travis.
out- Hold on, Dad.
Amari Cooper's our number
Can
one
you let me
receiver.
talk, please? Now, when that year, pal, CeeDee Lamb was coming out, I told Dad, that's who y'all might get. I don't know CeeDee Lamb. I don't like him.
That ain't what
He
we're
gets
saying.
CeeDee. I'm not finished. He gets CeeDee Lamb, now he loves him.
Yeah.
He didn't want him at first. And I told them when he came out, he's a number one receiver, Dad. He's going to be y'all number one receiver before he even came out.
I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that.
He's a number one receiver before he even came out. He didn't want to hear nothing I had to say on that. He didn't like CeeDee Lamb. He didn't want CeeDee Lamb. Same thing with Micah Parsons.
That never happened.
When they got Micah
That
Parsons.
never happened. Travis, you lying.
He didn't want Micah Parsons. You can say I'm lying all I want. You know the truth, and I know the truth. He didn't want Micah Parsons. He said
Just like y'all didn't want Robinson.
that's
You didn't want Robinson. Ron didn't want Robinson.
that makes sense.
But now y'all got in the head that y'all say he's the
That
best.
makes sense because
We all do it.
we already had a running back that was already 1,000-yard rusher.
Yeah, but y'all
So
don't
that
want
makes
Robinson,
sense.
though. Y'all don't want
That's
Robinson.
Arthur Smith doing that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Don't distract me from what I'm
So
saying.
they distract. I done made a point.
Now, what I'm saying is, he didn't want Micah Parsons. He didn't want CeeDee Lamb.
That's
Almost
exactly.
everybody they get, he don't want until they do good. Now he loves them. That's the point I'm making. And I told him he's a number one receiver coming out, and then he's gonna love him. He's gonna change things in Dallas. Now he sees that. Now he can't say no bad about CeeDee Lamb, which I told him he's a number one receiver coming out of college.
Let me rebuttal.
Which he is. Nah, that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna rebuttal. He said it, I said, but y'all guys didn't hear me say that. So that's my word
Of course,
against you.
that,
No, we're not
guys
gonna do
are not
that.
gonna hear it because Dad denies everything that we say behind closed doors.
Like you don't.
But I'm gonna expose it.
Guys, the bottom line is this.
Don't tell me you're going Cat Williams on.
CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, this is the year of truth. Cat Williams told you. This is the year of
You
truth.
got to. Well, can I say something now?
the year of
You just as bad as I am. CeeDee Lamb was not the number one receiver. Cooper was. And when Cooper left, They said that we didn't have a number one receiver. All the NFL said that.
No, I said CeeDee
I ain't the
Lamb.
only one that say that.
I said CeeDee Lamb was number one coming out of college.
Out of college, he was not our number one. Cooper was.
This man don't listen.
No, I'm just telling you. I didn't say he could be no number one. I
Just
just
don't
say
listen, guys.
He did good with
just
Derek Carr,
does
too.
not listen.
Cooper did good with Derek Carr too.
not like he did with that.
He was a
Look
number
at the
one.
numbers.
He was a number one elite receiver with Raiders before he even got to Cowboys. That's why they made the trade.
Well, you know what? The bottom line is still, y'all want to portray that I'm the only one that says I don't like this guy, but all of us do it. When Robinson came up for y'all running back, most all you Atlanta Falcons say, I don't want him.
I didn't want him.
Yeah, exactly. So you done the same thing,
Because we
right?
had
But
Tyler.
did you not do the same thing?
Because we had Tyler.
Did you not do the same thing?
Are you gonna let me talk?
But you ain't gonna answer the question.
You answered me something that won't let me talk.
But you didn't answer my question.
What the? Well, I almost cussed.
Travis, you didn't answer my question
You understand
though.
what I'm saying?
Pops, you did ask him a question.
But he didn't answer my question.
You won't let him.
answer
You
me,
won't let him.
yo.
You won't let him, Pops. Let him answer the question, Pops.
Are you serious right now?
Just answer the question. Answer the question. Answer the question.
Of course I didn't want Robinson because we got a 1,000-yard rush already and Tyler Algier. That was Arthur Smith pick. He picked him. I love it now. The fact that Arthur Smith is gone.
There was a reason I
Because-
got to get some other guy. We already had somebody that's good. Now you understand how I feel. Man, go ahead and talk. I don't even know what you're about. Looking at Patrick ain't gonna change nothing we just said.
Why you looking at me, man?
Bro, this is crazy, bro. I've never experienced this. Like, this is insane.
So you never had someone to disagree with?
No, I never had somebody cut me off the entire whole show. Never. I've done plenty of podcasts and never had this issue. Never.
I've never.
You and
Somebody-
Patrick have gotten into it on the show about him cutting you off. Say it ain't never happened.
We're trying to do better though.
The entire show, though, Dan. This
not
show,
the entire
you've been
show.
cutting me off the entire show, literally. It's on record. I'm gonna go back and show you this after it's over.
Okay. You're going to have to run all the way down the
And
bottom.
here's the thing about it.
Patrick is my witness. They're my witness.
If Ron asked your
Cut
question.
Ron off.
Ron asked your question.
And I gave him
Pops.
my answer. Y'all just didn't want to accept mine.
You didn't answer the question he asked.
I did.
No,
I
you
told him who I thought was the one.
You didn't give a proper answer.
Don't take proper when somebody gives
And
you that.
then on top of
No,
that,
you're not doing that.
then you
You're not doing
then you
that.
answer the question with a question.
It's my
And
opinion.
then when he wouldn't answer your question like you didn't answer his, you got mad at him.
I didn't get mad at Ron at all.
Yeah, you did. And then
Calm down. Yes, you did.
yes, and then
You said come down because we was
and
talking.
then you asked Travis toward the end here. You asked Travis a question, and every time that Travis wanted to try to answer
Why
the
are you such a
question,
cheerleader?
I'm not. He said I'm bad.
We done been through this. We're not gonna do that again. Me and you dealt with that while ago. Why go over it again? Let's go to the next subject.
Because we was talking about it.
Yeah, but Patrick got to bring that up again. We'll just stay with it long. I don't want to hear that.
So you just cut him off about.
Yeah, because we done already
again. You're proving the
We
point.
already done that.
So you're proving the point.
No, proving the point that
You're
we
cutting
done.
off again.
Why do that again? It don't make sense. I don't get it. What y'all doing? I don't get it. You and I done this a while ago. Now we done finished that. We fixed it. Now we'll go back over it again. No, I'm saying.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we end this?
Brandon said he has an MVP though. Pops, you talking about Amari Cooper?
Mahomes got it.
Oh, Mahomes does have an MVP. Yeah, Mahomes has an MVP.
Not this
Pops.
year, he didn't.
It doesn't matter about the year; he has one.
No, it doesn't matter.
Dak didn't get it this year,
Dak done came up for it twice.
but Dak didn't get it
You know why?
Listen
because somebody was better.
Prejudice.
Listen to the argument.
Because
he
they're
came up
prejudiced.
for it twice, but never won one.
Yeah, because they won't let him.
But
You
he
asked
had
earlier.
Mahomes.
I'm glad you brought this up.
Dak
Brandon.
had better numbers than all these quarterbacks.
Brandon,
Everybody
I'm glad-
thought Dak was going to get it.
I'm
and
glad.
they didn't give it
I'm
to him.
glad you brought this up, Brandon. You said earlier, Pops, that Dak's got an MVP. Mahomes does it. Mahomes does have an MVP.
No, wait a minute. I never told you Mahomes didn't have it. I didn't say it. We can go back on the tape, guys. I never said Mahomes don't have it because I know Mahomes got one.
You said.
No, I never said.
You
You're
said,
not
but
gonna
does
get
he?
away with it. No.
Did he get MVP?
Bro, I ain't gonna let you get away with that. I know
Did he not
Mahomes
say
got
that,
one.
Travis? Did he not say? Did he
I
win
did not say
MVP?
Mahomes don't have no MVP. I never said that, bro.
You said.
No, we're not doing that, guys.
they say Pops.
No.
Guys, the reason I ain't been commenting on the comments Mine was delayed for some reason. I had to back out and come back in. Now I'm getting the live updates.
I'm not gonna let
Nate say.
I'm not gonna let you say I take my home didn't have no MVP.
No, you said
I'm finna read some comments, guys.
I'm not doing
All
that.
right, I'm finna read some
I'm not doing
comments.
that, Pat. You ain't putting it on for me.
Nate says Pops is in his own world.
Pop in his own. Pop is giving his opinion. That's what a podcast is all about, bro.
And Brandon say, I love it. Good competitive nature. Chaos.
My opinion, y'all don't like something makes me wrong.
Brandon
right?
says, if you ask 2 + 2 = 4, I can say it's not 3, because in my opinion, that makes it right. That make me right.
That didn't make sense, Brandon.
What he's saying is, if somebody asks him,
I know what he's saying. You don't know what he's saying.
He won't even let you get that out.
Don't act like I don't know.
he's saying that's what you're doing, Pop.
That's just me playing with Pop.
Okay, well we're playing. We're
Don't
joking
talk to me like
around
that.
then. Okay, we're joking around then,
No,
Pop.
you're not joking around. You mean that.
You just said we were playing around.
Don't be personal, Pop.
Didn't you say we was
That's
playing?
making this thing personal. You know I know what Brandon
Brandon is saying that's what you did. Somebody could ask you what's 2 + 2, you would say no, it's not 4, it's 3 because that's my opinion.
Well, I'm gonna tell you.
Listen, guys.
I disagree with you, Brandon. I wouldn't have done that.
Listen, we're trying to get comments out, but like I said, it's all
We're all talking at one time.
It's
That's
all
all.
over the place right now, so just bear with us. You want to go to something else?
Go ahead and read the comments, bro. Me and Patrick both
already
talking.
We'll table the next topics for next time.
Yeah. But guys, till next time, and if nobody's got anything to say, we're gonna go ahead and end this.
Try to get through the comments though.
This is all I got on mine. So I
Okay.
Well, let me say this, guys.
Nathan says, Pops, you said earlier, does Patrick Mahomes have an MVP?
No, I did not. No, I didn't say that.
You did ask that question.
I said Jackson.
They see you.
No. I never said Mahomes didn't
We
have
know
one.
Jackson has
Patrick put
MVP.
that out there. Look, I tell you what we gonna do. We gonna go back and watch this film, and they'll come back and apologize. I did not say it.
Guys,
I did not say it.
in his defense, he might have meant Jackson.
No, I didn't. No, I did not. No, I didn't. I never said Mahomes didn't have no MVP. I know better than that.
You might have.
Patrick put that idea in your head, and we'll look at the
You might have
tape.
meant Jackson, but you said.
God, no, I didn't say it. We gonna go look at our tape, and next
We're still
podcast,
in the main-
they gonna apologize to y'all because I know what I said. I know what I said. You're not gonna tell me I said, Mahomes. I didn't say that, guys. I did not. I'm not stupid or doing or not. Nah, I didn't say it. Now I know what I said. Patrick said that y'all believe him.
You said, does Mahomes have an MVP? Does he have an MVP? That implies that you.
I never said no. Never did that. And you didn't even ask me did Mahomes have a.
We didn't ask you. You just said that on your own.
No, I didn't say that. No, I didn't. Well, look.
Because once we were hammering you about the Super Bowl wins,
and we'll look at the tape.
once we were hammering you about the Super Bowl wins,
Nathan said you said the reason why Dak didn't win cause of Lamar.
No, I said cause of prejudice. That's what I said.
Just tell you what he said.
Lamar didn't have no control of Dak not winning it because Dak numbers are better than Lamar.
if it's prejudice, Lamar's black.
See how he cut me off, but it's okay.
But isn't Lamar black?
But black ain't white ain't got nothing to do with this, man. Listen,
He's saying prejudice as in
they ain't L.
they don't like Dak like that, so they're not gonna give it to
Patrick
him.
know what I'm saying.
He's not
The
saying
bottom-
like.
you ain't got to explain to Patrick.
Boy, I was about to say that.
The
That's
bottom
I
line,
know what you said.
you don't have to explain to Patrick. Patrick,
No, I did, because he's.
No, you
understand
didn't.
it.
Patrick, he understand everything. He's thinking.
I didn't understand that.
You said play that if you want, but I know better.
Prejudice.
But the bottom line just got.
Did I give you a better understanding of it?
Yeah, you did.
Lamar Jackson have no control
The word prejudice
over the
means-
picks. Everybody know that. Come on, man.
When you say
Why would I say
prejudice,
president and Lamar being black and white?
He thought you-
That I said NFL. Don't do
He
that.
thought you meant it.
He ain't thought that. Nobody thought
Yeah,
that.
he just said he did. That's why.
Lamar don't.
I have what you meant though.
Lamar didn't have no. He did too. And the people did. Lamar don't have no control.
You tell me what I meant?
Quarterback don't get.
how you gonna tell me what I meant? I didn't. What I understood.
bro. That's why I broke it down.
How you gonna tell me what I understood?
I know.
I thought you meant prejudice and
He can
color.
play that game with y'all, but he can't play with me. It's my son. I
Hey, he
know
was
him.
literally saying he.
I know
He
him.
just
I know him.
misunderstood you. That's all.
But the bottom line is this.
I knew what you said. I know what you meant.
That little board that I put up, the question was who was the best for this year, and y'all took it somewhere else.
He still was better. He had more wins.
And that so what I done the what it's supposed to.
That's the last.
It
50
proved that he
starts.
was better.
That was basically the last 3 years.
At 50 games, said the last 50 games. What it said.
So it is. And see, Pat's gonna change over again.
And a lot
You
of-
didn't read
Mahomes
it.
was still better.
No. And one stat.
He had
Pat,
36 wins.
One stat. One stat. The rest of it was on that.
But at the end of the day,
And some of
You
that,
gotta count the wins as the most valuable thing, Dad.
and some of those wins
No.
were from playoffs from Mahomes.
I don't understand what Dad want. He said no. So if Mahomes got more wins, don't
yeah.
they even better?
Mahomes was playing better competition
We know that Danny got
for a lot of those games because he was in the playoffs.
Everybody
Last
else
50 starts, and was still putting those numbers
And a
up.
harder conference.
That's another lie that y'all saying.
You see what I mean?
Everybody in NFL the professionals, they all get paid big money to play that. Don't be saying some of them not.
So look,
That's crazy.
out of the last
Nobody
50,
said that.
if it's truly the last 50 starts, and a lot of those starts for Patrick Mahomes was playoff starts, which means he was playing harder competition.
How many
and
times
still
has
putting
Dak
up,
got to
and
the
still
playoffs?
putting up numbers
How
comparable,
many times has Dak got to the
and
playoffs?
still putting up numbers comparable to Dak's numbers when Dak was
How
playing.
many times has Dak got to the playoffs?
Still putting up numbers that were comparable to Dak's numbers when Dak was playing tomato cans and below 500 teams in the regular season, putting up those numbers.
But guess what?
So that makes Mahomes better because Mahomes was putting up the same numbers when a lot of those games out of those 50 were playoff games that he was playing better competition because in the playoffs the better teams are playing each
He's
other.
playing against all elite competition too.
Yes.
Keep that in mind.
So and it's in a harder conference.
That's
a
not
harder
so.
conference.
A lot of the games that
Until you get
Kansas City, they had to play to make
until he gets to the Super Bowl.
In the playoffs, Dad, he's playing all elite competition.
AFC teams until he gets to the Super Bowl.
So a tomato can beat Dallas in the playoff.
A young rookie.
No, don't do that now. It's Green Bay. He wasn't a tomato can. He was like, you see how this man?
They weren't even supposed to be there.
Y'all were beating tomato cans.
No.
Tomato
I'm
cans.
not gonna let you get away. Okay.
Tomato cans didn't beat y'all. Y'all were beating tomato cans. That's the point we're making.
You said playoff.
And then that little boy, and that
Nobody beat us in the regular
the young guy from
You
Green
said
Bay,
playoff.
the young guy from Green Bay,
Jordan Love
whooped up on y'all.
John Love booked on a lot of
and
people.
the rest of the rookies. We beat the Packers though. You keep forgetting that.
And the only above 500 team that y'all won against that year was the Seattle Seahawks, if I remember right.
You
And if there was another one,
You lied
They
again.
beat Detroit too.
And Detroit, that's right.
Remember that
And
controversial,
Jets was one. Jets was one.
that controversial
Y'all don't know what y'all
So-
saying, man.
Jets was terrible. last year.
No, they was a 500 team.
Aaron Rodgers got hurt.
Mike. Okay.
they weren't the 500 above 500 team.
Okay.
What was the Jets record?
Okay.
That was terrible. That was like
Did they not have a losing record?
they won like
No, they did not.
4 games, 5 games.
Was that not a losing record?
They didn't have a losing record.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Pops.
All right.
What are you saying?
Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles,
You just throwing out stuff right now.
and then they had not Sam Darnold. What's the other young kid's name? Or was it Sam Darnold?
No, it was
The other young kid that had started
they
before.
call him Cobra Kai. With the headband, the young kid.
I can see him. but-
I can't think of his name. Can't think of his name right now. But
And
y'all know
he,
what
he
I'm
did
talking
okay for a game or two, but they won 4 or 5 games that year. That's below
about. He
500.
was supposed to be the guy, but it didn't work out, so that's why they brought in Aaron Rodgers. Now he didn't got traded to or he went to I forget where he went.
And that game, that's such a fluke injury the way that guy fell on his ankle.
Broncos or where he went? He went somewhere. But yeah.
Such a fluke injury though, too.
Yeah, but this has been an interesting show.
It's been a very interesting
Say the
show.
least.
It's called a podcast.
With that being said,
I know, so I say it's been interesting podcast. Very
It's
interesting. It's still a show at the end of the day. Regardless of what word I say, tomato,
That's what I said.
tomato.
It's a good show. It's been a good show.
Yeah, interesting.
People gonna not agree with everything that you say.
Yeah, I ain't gonna necessarily say good, but it's been interesting.
Brandon said he hanging on to these numbers for life.
This one could have been better, bro.
No, I'm not hanging on the numbers. My job is to bring the numbers to you. You don't have to like them or accept them, but I brought the numbers to you. That's all I did. I didn't put that up on that board. NFL did. So that's
Brandon say, imagine not beating Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love. Zach Wilson, that's his name. I couldn't think of his name.
Zach Wilson.
I don't imagine
Cobra Kai's
that.
with it.
I don't imagine that, Brandon. Because when we lose, we lose. We win, we win. You go to the next game. You don't. I don't keep thinking about what we lost. I don't do that. I ain't never did that. That was make me a winner.
That's not coming through.
Did we want to put the list up of
Brandon
top
sent
10
me something.
quarterbacks or whatever?
Nah, let's do that next.
Table it.
Yeah, we'll do that next episode.
So what? Brandon sent you something?
Yeah, and I can't get it to play, but I'm trying.
God don't like ugly.
What does that got to do with anything?
Got a lot to do, trust me.
What I mean, what
Got a lot
are you
to do
saying?
with
What are
it.
you saying?
It wasn't supposed to be played. It wasn't supposed to be talked about. That's why.
Gotcha.
Wonder why they playing.
Same reason why a lot of things don't play the week. Sin.
Not meant to be.
Like
we got another subject. We got another subject.
Like that not winning the Super Bowl is not meant to be.
Well, we'll talk about that next time y'all want to. I'll be glad to talk about it.
We can talk about it now.
No, you said that we don't have nothing else to talk about, right?
No, we was gonna talk about that, but he couldn't pull it up.
Brandon had a message
Talk about
for
it.
us, and so
What was the message? Let's just say what it was.
well, we'll see what it is.
Oh, you got it?
Y'all gonna just go ahead regardless.
No, he got it up now. He was trying to pull it up. What you mean? That's what you're talking about. That's what he was trying to pull up the whole time.
Didn't you say a while ago we was done?
No. I said, do we got anything else to talk about before we wrap it up? And then y'all said, yes, we got some more things to talk about.
I didn't say yes.
Well, Patrick did.
All right,
that
don't say
means
y'all.
We're all a part of this together, right?
But I didn't say it though. Don't say
Okay,
y'all.
so one did, so that means we still got some stuff to
people
talk about.
said, Trav, I didn't say
That's
y'all.
what I said,
Well, you
Dad.
said y'all.
We're a group. I say y'all as in us.
Okay. You know what I was saying. You know exactly what I was saying. Go ahead and
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All right, so
That makes sense, man.
Makes perfect sense to me. I say y'all because we're a group, so I say y'all.
I know how it works, but that ain't what we're saying.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. We just got our different ways of saying things. That's all.
all right, guys. I got a message from Brandon, and I don't know. I'm just
You
gonna
gotta
play
unmute
it.
the.
I'm just gonna play it.
You gotta unmute it.
Because you're delusional. Rather than say we played a good
Oh,
game,
that's what you're
we
talking
are having an opportunity to see them again. You start telling me about numbers and what you did, and it doesn't matter. You lost.
We're not just We're not just playing games to play games. We're playing games to gather information for our destination on where we're trying to go.
So you
Are
gonna
you
play a
joking?
game? So you gonna
What
play
are
a
you-
game to gather information?
to try to find out what we need to do to where we need to go.
So
What do we need to fix? What do we got? That's why we're
How
playing
many
these
games?
games.
How many games you gonna keep playing and losing the top teams to gather information? You done lost to San Francisco 3 straight times. You have now lost in a pin. I don't care about the numbers, man.
Oh,
This
well,
is why I get on y'all ass so much because you're delusional. Rather than say we played a good game, we are having an
So what you think about
opportunity
that,
to
Dad?
see them again. You start telling
That's
me
for
about
y'all,
numbers and
Dallas
what you
fans.
did.
Yeah, you told me not to say nothing while you talking. Now you want me to say something?
No, when we was talking, that's.
I got something to play.
All right.
Okay, let's do this one. See, I seen your stuff after you can't get it up. I noticed that, but that you got that up quick. See, let's just look over. I'm gonna give y'all something. I'm letting somebody talk. Listen.
Send me.
You gotta send it to him.
You never send it. You never send it to me.
I did send it
You
to
gotta
you.
send it through Messenger to him.
I did.
And what are you
Okay.
sending me, pops?
Don't worry, you're gonna get it.
Okay.
Don't you worry about it.
Brandon, that was for you, buddy.
How you?
And Keyshawn and I can't stand Keyshawn Johnson
Keyshawn is just
as an
bad,
analyst.
we got
He's terrible. But I will say he was absolutely right on that one. On that point, he was right. I don't watch
Try to send
Keyshawn.
it to
Can't
him.
stand him. But I will agree with him on that. I can't stand. He's boring to me. I can't watch him.
There you go. Oh, okay.
Facebook.
Did you send it?
I'm sending. I'm gonna try.
Let me see. You got it. Let's see that.
See, this is what Brandon does. He want to find somebody talking negative about Cowboys. So this is your rebuttal to that. I'm gonna send somebody that's a little up to date. Somebody that everybody. See,
I can't. Wouldn't let me do it.
you messed it up.
It wouldn't let me.
After
do
I
it.
found you, I know what you're playing. And see, guys, I mean,
You gotta set it up to where I can.
Charles, that was
through
right.
Messenger.
I had signed
Yeah, like I did something to sabotage. I'm sitting there
You-
taking
you
that.
did.
I couldn't. How gonna send it to him? Won't let me do it.
That's sad what you just did, dude.
He says, "That's
Did you
right."
find it again, pops?
I'm trying, but I don't know if I can get it to come back in there.
Guys, I tried to. He wouldn't let me send it to
So,
him.
Of course.
I don't know what else to.
with that being said,
Dad talking like I'm
Hold
lying,
on,
but I'm
hold
not
on,
lying.
hold on.
I mean, I don't get that. Why would I not send it to him?
Y'all go ahead and talk while I get it started up. I'll get it there. But some y'all don't want to
go
do.
to regular YouTube. Or you at regular YouTube?
You was doing that, you couldn't get it up.
No, I'm asking.
Why you didn't go to the regular?
Cause I thought you already had it set up.
Travis, I couldn't get it. You told me that.
Okay, go to. I'm trying
Travis,
to.
y'all stop. Y'all stop.
trying to
You
help
know
this-
I couldn't get
I'm
it to
trying to
go.
help this man send it to you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Hold on. I'll figure it out.
Dad, listen to me. Facebook Messenger. There you go.
I'm gonna get it done. You could have did this too, but it's okay.
It wouldn't come up for me.
It's
That's
all
what I'm
right.
telling
It's
you.
all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Now send it to Patrick. There you go.
He already got something out of City. Don't let him fool you. He got some
All
stuff.
right, now I have it. See, that's the first time
I did the same thing I've been doing.
I got everything else except for that. That's the first time.
I see it.
All right.
All right.
I want y'all to listen to this now. The rebuttal of what you just said, Brandon, this is the rebuttal to that. And he gonna call back instead of coming. Man, go ahead. Go ahead. Ain't nobody but Ron.
No, that's Nate. Nate, well,
Go ahead,
obviously-
Patrick. Send it up there.
Nathan and Ron.
I guess he's calling Ron.
All right, so
I want y'all to listen to this. This is rebuttal of what Brandon just said.
all right, hold on.
Keyshawn is full of y'all know what. If you know Keyshawn talks all kind of crazy talk.
No, he made sense that time.
Of course.
He made total sense. That
Of course
time.
it's
And I
something
can't
y'all
stand
agree
it. I'm telling y'all now.
Whatever.
And Rhino
Whatever.
and Nate wrote. We talked about Keyshawn. We can't
Keyshawn
stand
is stupid,
Keyshawn.
guys. I hate to say it. He is.
We can't stand it. He's
But anyway,
boring. Can't stand it.
Ever since
But
Cowboy
that right
got
there, he was 100%.
Yeah, right.
He made sense that time.
Let's see
He
how
was
that.
basically saying how many great teams you got to beat to gather information before you beat them. Because you lost 3 times straight to San Francisco.
All right, so
Then you got whooped by the Packers. Like, come on, bro. Like, what else? What do you got to do?
no, that's the wrong one. All right, so
Having trouble saying mine, but Brandon Son Hills, he came right on. Ain't that something? How much trouble it is when you're going to say something about Dallas in the positive?
sometimes
Guys, that's
the
what's
second to come
spot.
through
No,
my email.
that ain't what it is. It's done that way all over the world. When it's Cowboys, people have problems sending it. But if somebody else, he come right on. But that's what Cowboy fans got to put
Well,
up with.
you got to send it to his message
No.
first in order for
Yeah, look there. I did do that.
Listen to me. I get now you did that. Before we can go to his email.
But
so
we
he
talking
can-
about the one that came through.
so he can put it up. It just not came through.
He said he can't find it. He said just now.
It's got to go through his email, which you seeing right here.
It did.
Have you found it on your email?
Not yet. It should come through.
We
in
know
a
it went
minute.
through because the bell went off and said it came through.
On his messenger it went through, but it's got to go through his
All right,
email
okay.
too.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just forget about it. Yes, say it.
Okay, guys. Before anything else, because it's a bunch of data right now.
Of course. It ain't it strange.
Nothing else really.
Okay, well let's end this then. If we ain't got nothing else,
Okay.
Y'all see how
we
that
need to
goes?
sit here.
Yep. I can't get this pulled up. Okay. Well,
People gotta be. You gotta leave. People gotta be leaving and walk away saying, "Now why they didn't play the Cowboys, but they played the other one?" That's what's happening with the Cowboys. All right, go ahead. Let's just go ahead and end it. It's that way. It's that way all the time.
Patrick, it's on you.
all right, guys. Well, thank y'all for tuning in, and it's
This
been
has been an interesting show.
it's been a show.
What do we expect?
Not this.
I want to know what. Not this. Me standing by my ground, speaking for my team.
No, I'm not talking about that.
That's what you're talking about.
All the interruptions, man. It's crazy tonight.
Guys, thank you to everybody for tuning in. Thanks for all of the feedback on the sounding of the mics, and trying to help us make sure everything was coming across the airways the right way. Thank y'all for your patience. Thank y'all for
try this again later.
we'll come back next week,
Regroup.
and we have a lot of subjects. We're gonna talk about the top 5 QBs of all
They
time.
say the heavy breathing must be dead. Yes.
Is Dak better than Mahomes? We've already talked about that. Top 5 quarterbacks of all time.
The Bulls upset.
You know what? I'm gonna let it
It's
go.
a joke.
No, it's not a joke.
Top 10.
I'm gonna let it go.
Y'all the cartoon Bulls be breathing.
Top
But if it's not me breathing, that ain't a joke.
top 10 QB right now. That's a discussion. And then Zeke Elliott. How will
I'm a joke, y'all.
how will Zeke Elliott fare this upcoming season? Then we're gonna talk about NFL
You're supposed to
rivals.
been going to all that, but y'all stopped and broke it down like you did.
NFL rivals, and then we're gonna talk to and then that's it. NFL rivals, and then we'll go from there. We may have some more topics between now and then, but
Guys, these are the topics we had for the show. But when you get into Cowboys, they don't want to let go. See, that's why we didn't get
We
to
got
it.
caught up on that first.
Oh, no, you got caught up on Cowboys. That's what you do.
Dad, we tried to move on. I tried.
No,
3
you
times.
did not. No, you didn't. I kept telling y'all
This
later.
old video. I said, let's go to the next topic. He would not stop.
I didn't keep talking about
Yeah,
it.
you did.
I
I said, let's
kept
go to the next
defending.
I know. I said, let's go to
Oh.
the next topic. Remember, I
That's all right.
with that being said, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. Does anyone else in the audience out there in comment land have anything else they want to say? Anything else you want to add? Anything that we may have overlooked? A comment we may have overlooked? An opinion? Anything you think we may have misrepresented?
Yeah. That whole topic that we just got through with.
You know, speak now or not forever hold your peace, but hold your peace until next Thursday.
1986, the national.
You know. Atlanta Bird Gang said, great show tonight, fellas. Appreciate it, brother. Great show, fellas. Nate said, man, we are
I
us.
thought it was a good show, too,
We're
man.
raw.
Appreciate it.
It's a good show. Ain't no wrong. It's a good show. That's what we do.
Being raw don't mean it's not good.
They trying to say because I didn't back down, they gonna think the show went good. I'm not gonna sit there and not have my opinion.
Atlanta Bird Gang, Tidy, appreciate it, man. And you know, Tidy, me and you had our arguments on what was the last one we had on Facebook about what was it? Oh, was Arthur Smith a great head coach or not for us? You know, we went at it for a minute, so you know, this is what we do, man. But you know, today was a little crazy. Cause hey man, y'all loved it. We loved it.
So listen, guys. Until next time, which will be next Thursday, hopefully. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I hope the rest of your weekend is solid. That is good.
Brendan said I gotta interrupt you on this. Brendan said, Dak for numbers, MVP and president. That's what Brendan said. He want Dak to be the MVP and the president. How you feel about that, Bob?
I ain't got no say so. Cause you don't want to hear my opinion by acting.
Dad, we never said we didn't
No.
want your opinion. We just said
You guys didn't like because I stood my ground for the
no, it was
Cowboys.
just the cutting off. That's all. It wasn't an opinion.
Ride or die with the
Love the
Cowboys, guys.
opinion.
Hey. I ain't one of those fans that want to get with people and talk bad about the Cowboys because they with their friends. No, I'm the same way all the time. And y'all guys know, Pop, I'm gonna stand my ground when it comes to the Cowboys. And Dak, my boy, I'm defending. If he's wrong, he's wrong. But he wasn't tonight because that topic specific said a question and y'all took it somewhere else.
But basically, you said Dak was better than Mahomes.
No, I didn't say it. The board said it.
No, Dad.
Y'all, it was a. I want to see can they
You told me
play.
this and us.
It was a video. No,
Talking about it. You said Dak was better than Mahomes.
What
I said we're gonna talk about this.
Guys, what I show y'all
See
was
what the people think.
Guys, what I show y'all was a video, but all they did gave you a screenshot. Ain't that hard?
On this episode, you said the numbers say that he's the best.
They said,
You went as far as to
and the
say
top said for the year. You know what? We're not doing this.
He's always wrong.
I tell you what, you done the Patrick, we've already did it. Let's go to the next tub. Ain't no sense in keep doing it.
So when you want to talk, we want to keep talking. But when somebody else has something to say, you want to
I'm
stop.
trying to keep us from going back in it
You said
again.
Dak, that is. You say he's always.
We're not
wrong
gonna go
about
back in
Dak.
there again. Ain't no sense in it. What I'm saying. God, man.
But basically, what it comes down to is Dak Prescott is not better than Mahomes. It's just the bottom line, guys.
And here's the thing about it too is,
Dad, I know he's a diehard Dallas fan. I get it. You gonna rep your guy. I get it. But he knows.
and you went as
that
far
Dak
as
is not better
you
than
went as far as to say Super Bowl.
I was just showing a video and y'all didn't show it.
You said it doesn't matter about rings. That don't just because you win rings don't make you the best.
I said there's a lot of classic quarterbacks.
Then you said-
the best of all time, and some of them didn't win the Super Bowl.
No.
That's true.
I mean, Patrick gonna act like I said something else. You're not gonna lie off and say I didn't say that.
Now, when you say something,
See, you did let us say I didn't say
I
that.
didn't say you didn't say
Guys,
that.
This is what
I didn't say you didn't say that.
Pop speaks the truth. And
Did I say you didn't say that?
No. So don't be telling me
went on
because
to
the guy
say
ain't go to the Super Bowl. That don't make him good. That's
Some of the
not
greatest
true.
quarterbacks of all time. And I said, in my opinion,
Oh, we done, man.
in my opinion, a quarterback shouldn't be in the list of the greatest of all time.
Don't
if
be
he
telling
had-
the NFL how to run their business. You say in your opinion it shouldn't be.
Dad, the NFL will never see this.
Trust me, no, guys. Let me make it clear. Do y'all really think the NFL don't keep a track of everything going on when it comes to NFL
Never
names?
see this, dog.
Read it if you want. NFL watches every. How you think sometimes?
I'm being real, y'all. I'm just being real.
How do y'all think sometimes your stuff get cut off?
That's real.
How do y'all think sometimes your stuff get
right there,
taken?
man.
How do y'all think sometimes your stuff get taken off air? Because the NFL ain't gonna go for it. That's why it's done.
You gotta get.
For instance,
for the NFL.
people want to put Marino in a top 5 conversation, but I don't. Without winning that
Why
chip,
not?
because he didn't win the chip.
But he can arguably be in the top 5, even though.
Oh,
No, he didn't win the chip, man. No.
He was trying to make the pop out a lot. Now he's saying the same thing I'm saying.
He can though.
Pat, you the one that's wrong. You don't do your study like you're supposed to.
He didn't win the chip.
It doesn't matter. See, that's the same argument I'm making about
My
that.
point is,
And everybody know, and I had this discussion
and this one makes it subjective right here.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Now y'all see how it is?
Now, what I was saying was, me and Dad had this discussion, and me and you had this discussion.
But y'all both played the video, but y'all didn't.
Dad, he took a screen. How many times I said?
I know, but he's supposed to play the video.
Okay, let me finish what I'm saying, Dad, if I lose my train of thought.
Patrick know what he was doing. You didn't
Trash,
say what I
man.
brought. You didn't do the homework.
Let
You
it
didn't say
go,
what I
Craig.
brought, man. You had
Kevin Kraft, what up, man? I was gonna say, Dan Marino never had the weapons around him to support him
That ain't
in
got
the
nothing to do
Super
with
Bowl.
this.
He got there,
That ain't
yeah.
got nothing to do with
He never had a great elite running back. His receivers weren't all that great.
got
It was
nothing to do
okay. He never had the weapons that Dak got
We're gonna start up
now,
another podcast, man.
you know, or Tom Brady had. None of that.
That got nothing to do with nothing.
Just saying.
We'll table it. We'll table it for next time. That add it to the list. Do you consider Dan Marino a top 5 quarterback?
Most everybody said yeah.
I said it can be argued. Most people gonna put him in there.
Everybody gonna do it. Ain't nobody gonna say no.
At least that's an argument.
You be wrong with that.
Not saying he's gonna be top 5, but it's arguable. That's all I'm saying.
It's not arguable. No, it's not. That guy was a ball.
Kevin Kraft said, "What up, Henrys? Are Chicago Bears going to throw for 4,000 yards in a season for the first time in 102 years? Every other team has. Just
No.
asking for a friend.
No.
I don't know, but they're going to be better than the Vikings. Just so you know.
Oh,
That's
man.
Kevin. Sorry,
I don't believe that.
But I'm just saying, no offense, but
No, I don't believe
Chicago and built. They got a lot of talent.
Yeah,
on
but
that
the
team.
Vikings got better.
That's rough.
Yeah, but they're not better than Chicago though.
Have they been better?
They have been better.
Have they been better? I'm asking you a question now.
They have in the past.
Right. So you think they're gonna fall on
We got
themselves?
Kurt now. They're from the Vikings.
And that's gonna make them better because Kurt is gone.
How they gonna be better?
Can I explain it?
You know what? How they gonna be better without Kurt?
show, please end it.
Can I explain it? So you gonna shut me down before I say something?
How they gonna be better without Kirk Cousins?
No. Kurt had played all he could with them. It was time for a change. They need a new quarterback now. That's why. Y'all keep saying Dak ain't gonna win with Dallas. Why would you say that?
Because he's not.
Why?
Because he's not.
No, answer the question.
Hey, Justin Jefferson was
See,
the number
he's
one.
not good enough.
Wait. Justin Jefferson was the
But you
number
said to go somewhere else. You said to go somewhere else.
Justin Jefferson.
That's what you said.
I gotta say it, bump it. Justin Jefferson is the number 1 receiver in the league. Why? Who was the guy throwing him?
No, CD Lamb is.
Who was the guy throwing? He was over CD Lamb.
No.
Here we go. All right.
Who was throwing the ball?
Let's end this. Let's
CD Lamb is better.
What made
CD Lamb was better, y'all.
Is it Justin Jefferson that good?
CD Lamb was better.
He had to have an elite quarterback to do it.
Thank you.
He's not going to
CD Lamb was better. That's an argument that a lot of people argue.
He's not going to hike himself the ball, catch it, throw
CD
it,
Lamb was
and then
better
run
than
out to
Jefferson,
his
guys. I'm
receiver.
telling you what they saying. No. Jefferson wasn't better than CD Lamb. He wasn't. Let's be straight with that now. He was not better than CD Lamb. He was not. CD Lamb was special this year. Y'all know that. Jefferson wasn't good as CD Lamb. Come on now. Put their numbers up.
But this is what I'm saying.
You didn't make a good pass.
Appreciate that Tidy coming through to Atlanta Bird game, representing for the Falcons. Appreciate it. Love everything you do. If you guys haven't went to YouTube and subscribed to Atlanta Bird Gang, go check them out. Tidy Jones do great work over there.
I think Vikings will be better than Chicago. That's just the way it is, guys.
Yeah,
You
but
have to see.
Chicago did a lot in the offseason.
So did the Vikings.
Not to mention getting the number 1 quarterback in the whole draft. You added Allen, the wide receiver from the Chargers there. You also got Roman Doomsday, the other wide receiver, co-committed tight end. They're loaded. They loaded all over the board. So Chicago will be better than the Vikings. Vikings will finish last in that division. There's no doubt in my mind.
Okay. Y'all remember Pop said they wouldn't.
Nate said, "Put those numbers up."
Yeah, put them up. Vikings been better than Chicago for the last 2 or 3 seasons.
Dad, they had Kirk Cousins. He's with us now.
Kirk ain't the reason. He's part of it.
This man just said Kurt ain't the reason.
He wasn't the reason they will keep winning. He's part of the reason. Vikings had some pretty good players, dog. And they had one of the best defense.
What happened to the Vikings once he tore his ACL? I'm not. What happened to the Vikings once that Kurt tore his ACL? Same with the Jets when Aaron tore his.
Oh my gosh.
If anybody could have been up for MVP, it could have been those two. Because the MVP is just as much of
That's crap.
what team would take the biggest hit if that one player was not on their team.
Dak Prescott. But I'm already
You
sold.
could plug somebody in the Dallas
No, you
team
can't.
because they a loaded team and do fairly well.
Alright, okay.
But if you take Kurt from the Vikings and Aaron from the Jets, they're gonna suck.
When Cooper played,
You understand what I'm saying, Travis?
when Cooper played, we wasn't going down the field at all.
All right,
We
let's-
kicked the ball down the field.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll pick this up next time. Add the topics, Trav. We'll pick it up next time.
Yeah, we'll pick up the rest of the topics that we didn't get to
Guys,
get to this
yeah.
time.
Thank y'all for tuning in.
It got interesting.
Yeah.
So we got engaged in talking about,
Yep.
the Dak Prescott
Yep.
thing and Mahomes comparison, which it's hard. How you going to compare a guy to a guy without mentioning everything that comes with both guys if you compare them, right? So we can't just talk about Dak's better than Mahomes without bringing up Mahomes Super Bowl rings. I don't get
But
that.
see, that's where professionalism come in. That topic was,
Professionalism should be.
let me finish. See, you do me the same way.
All right.
That topic was a video. And you know what, guys? If they'd have played the video, it'd have made a lot of sense. What he did, he screenshot it so they can talk. But the screenshot said more than what I said, and all the analysts around it said, no, but that's a fact. That's a fact. It's right there on the board. And some of the best analysts in the business was doing it.
We're going into it again.
No, we're not
Guys,
going to do it again.
So we'll wrap it up.
Why
We'll-
bring something if you ain't going to show it?
We'll pick it up next time, and then we'll make sure we get that to play next time too, because we'll continue this topic.
Yeah, like I said, if you guys want to go subscribe to our channel on YouTube, it's Pops the Henry Brothers at 1997. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. For those of you that's new, if you're watching, go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pops the Henry Brothers at Pops the Henry Brothers 1997. Please go subscribe if you can. And we're also on Facebook every Thursdays at 7 or 7:30. So that's when you can see us for now, unless we change it.
All right, guys.
Anything else you guys want to say?
I think that's it.
And like I say, if you're new here, I'm a Falcon fan, obviously. This is a Steelers fan, which is my brother, big brother. And this is a Dallas fan, which is our pop. So we talk about our teams, not just our teams, the whole league. So if anybody wants to come in, anybody wants to join, you're always welcome here.
That's it. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go ahead and say it, Trap.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
We'll see y'all next Thursday.
Nate got Peace in his spot.
Peace in the Middle East, guys.
He face playing like, man.